Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Sword in the Spoon. Zach here, John there. Behind the camera we have Saray.
Hello.
Thank you for being here with us, everybody. We're scourging it up today. Scourging of Ghyran has begun. You saw the words there, Scourge of Ghyran. We're jumping kind of right in to these new rules that have been released for factions, one day at a time.
Yep.
Saray and I have been covering them in the morning. Here we are now playing them in the evening. Covering two factions, one that literally had their rules released today. John, tell us what's happening here today with Flesh Eater Courts.
Dude, I'm excited to try out these little changes, little twists, bit by bit. Flesh Eater Courts definitely saw a bit of an improvement. I wouldn't say huge, but it's a cute little improvement. We got some monster traits, we got some new battle formations, so we'll get right into it. I'm taking the battle formation that has to do with serfs. So basically I can spend a CP, and as long as I didn't charge, I can stop a pile-in action. Super, super good.
Super good, pretty scary.
Kind of scary. I mean, like, stopping things from attacking is a little scary. It only happens on serfs, so I'm glad we're seeing some love for the serfs, right? These are just the normal peasantry, not the big knights that you usually see, like the more big knights, right?
Right.
Super awesome. We have 3 drops. Of course, we're taking the normal lores and manifestations and prayers, the madness, delusion, and manifestation of insanity. Super good. We have Ushran leading the charge as the general. Amazing, a key linchpin. Nothing has changed with Ushran and the Mortarch, right? You still want to bring them. Amazing. We have a reinforced squad of Crypt Flayers. Also amazing. These guys can shoot. Have a lot of rend for the army. Really good. And then can also melee. Really awesome. Leading the 2nd regiment, we have the Aberrant Ghoul King on Royal Terrorgeist. This guy is seeing probably the most love out of this change. I'm taking the normal Stronger in Madness and Hard the Gargant, so he's 18 wounds. When he's 6 Noble Deed, he has a 5-up ward. Amazing. There's a lot of ward in the recent changes.
Yeah.
We've already had...
There is a lot of ward.
We already had a lot of wards, too.
We were talking about that. It's a lot of, how can I get my 6 up to a 5 up?
And we have a once per game, +1 attack. Again, Feck is really good at getting +1 attack and modifiers to the beasts as well, mounted stuff. Really good companion weapons. We also have a monster trait to give companion... New.
Fun new.
Monster trait, +1 attack, companions. Amazing when you have a Terrorgeist that can crit mortal on 6s or 5s if you're a hero, and I pass my rampage, for flat 6 damage. That's amazing. That's like double the attacks. We start at 3, we can go up to 6 if everything goes right. So that's amazing. We can, do massive amounts of damage.
Yeah.
Or we might, what usually happens, we might just whiff as well.
Yeah, usually, but with 6, it's a good chance you get 1 in there.
Yeah.
It's nice.
And you take, Heart of the Gargant because, 18 wounds, 5 aboard, hard to bring down all at once, so hopefully you get multiple chances to pop off. Really awesome. Love monsters. There's also a lot of tech that you've talked about earlier in the day in your show. Check that out if you want to see what's up with Feck. We also have 40 Crypt Ghouls. Again, serfs, amazing. We're trying to make use of it. We'll see if we can line it up for chat and make use of the new thing, but we'll see. It's hard to do.
Hard to do. Yeah.
That's on me. You do.
I will not try to help you line that up.
Yeah. If anything. More big knights also. We got on the flank, reinforced squad, still really good. They're a little more expensive nowadays, but they're really good. And then, of course, we have the classic Cardinal. That's a priest, 1 cast. Just passes around Noble Deed like it's nothing, like it's candy. And then, of course, we have 10 Crypt Guard, just on the flank, actually. I'm using them as a utility piece, and hopefully they die early so I can bring them back.
Yep.
So they're just holding down a flank by themselves. I kind of want to say clumped up as Feck because that's how we get a lot of the Noble Deed. We like giving nice orating speeches to get Noble Deed really, really fast and just get yoked up. That's the Feck. I don't think I missed anything. So let us know if you have any questions.
Yeah, so to clarify, using new battle formation, new monster trait, sticking with artifacts and heroic traits from the current book, because they're pretty good.
I'm making small adjustments. If you've seen me play for a while, you know that I like making small adjustments to see like what has really changed. Is it a % increase? Like what are we looking at? And then we'll go into bigger changes later on.
So no variant war scrolls from you, none from me today either. We will have some on Saturday though. John and I are actually playing again on Saturday. We will have some variant war scrolls there that we're excited to show off.
Yeah, tell us about what you got
Stormcast.
going on.
I don't have a new battle formation, so hence I'm not taking one. I'm sticking with Sentinels of the Bleak Citadels, even though I only actually have prosecutors that are Ruination Chamber. That's fine. They have a 5-up board. I like it. Yeah, we have the Star Drake. We're going to talk about him first and foremost. We've got the Star Drake. We gave him a new artifact, which is the Sigil of Morda, which lets him shut down command abilities and or monster rampages on a 3-up. Could be useful in this game.
I think it's really good. Do you have to be in combat? Yeah,
you have to be in combat, yeah. Right. Quite good. And then we also, of course, gave him finest hours. We're gonna call it. He can be finest hours.
No, actually, the name makes sense. Isn't it like finest day or something?
It's glorious day, or it's not glorious day.
24 turns of 24 hours.
He will be finest houring all hour long. There will be multiple hours fine for him. And listen, I bit the bullet. People have been ridiculing me. I have soul bonded him to Praetors, so he's gonna have he's gonna be tanky and fighty. He's kind of the linchpin of my army. I need him to not just get mortal wounded off the table early. But, that is something that certainly has happened. So there he is. Next, I've got 3 nice little tight packed regiments. I've got my Knight Azeros and my Prosecutors. There's my little Ruination. I should also mention, casually, 4 Draconic Concussors.
That's it?
Yeah, in the Extremis chamber up there. Last but not least, we've got the Knight Arcanum. I don't leave home without this guy. I love him. And 10 Vindictors that are hanging out with him. And I like these guys too, quite a bit. Remember John Vindictor's kind of a little nasty on the charge? To be honest. Ren 2.
Okay.
And on a 4-up, they have Fight First.
That's cute.
They don't do a ton of damage. But I would not, I think that they could take out 1 or 2 Morbeg Knights that charge.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah. I will say this also. I mentioned earlier, John, that the Hammer Tornado from my Manifestation lore won't be useful against you. That's not true. It gives you -1 to shooting. So I could put it near Flayers and kind of just mess with their jam a little bit. I see you're not really using Flayers to do the Mega Flayer thing because you don't have the Flayer boss guy.
Oh, right.
But still, worth, if I can get it out, I will. Mm-hmm. Of course, I love my Dias. I think I keep telling everybody, I think it's one of the best Endless, one of the best manifestations in the game. So that's me. What I'm taking that's new from Scourge of Ghyran, if you folks at home keeping track, is the new artifact, the new heroic trait. No variant war scrolls for me either, as mentioned. We do have Iridan. And we will get him ready ASAP as possible. And also, we do have the Gore Warden. We have both of these things. We have the Gore Warden. He's only airbrushed, though. We didn't want to put him on stream, just airbrush. So I need to kind of finish him up. There's a lot of painting going on right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that we are painting to get ready for things right now. Yeah.
Gore Warden, really nice. I like the Gore Warden. I
it's
definitely,
a great model.
Yeah, he's cool.
You like the new rules? Uppy Downy?
I like Uppy Downy.
I
think
Uppy Downy,
if there's, we didn't have Uppy Downy before, so I'll take it. You know.
We have a battle plan today, and we decided to bust out one of the dumb ones. There are 3 dumb ones. This is the least dumb of the 3 dumb ones. I think there's 4 dumb ones, and Vice is the most dumb.
But this being still the least dumb.
This is on the less dumb side. Okay. Yeah. Limited resources. More or less, we cannot control. If we control an objective for 2 rounds in a row, that's it. We can never control it again. Mm-hmm. It's actually a little bit of play where we almost want to kind of lose objectives to each other.
It's a little bit of a thinker.
It's a bit of a thinker, and we are not good at it.
No. Yeah, it's definitely
nobody in this room.
It might have lost me the game before. I'm not actually sure. It at least has been really close because of this rule. So pay attention to it.
I know I played a game against somebody where it lost him the game in a tournament. He overthought it. He lost because of it.
Yeah.
And I know that I have been lucky by playing against people that overthink this.
Gotcha.
So that's sort of my strategy whenever I play this is just hope.
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it. All right, let's talk about terrain though. Can you tell me what's what?
Yeah. So this is the prescribed layout, more or less. We do have 2 not obscuring. These are cover. We have 2 parks that are meant to be obscuring. I did have them on a diagonal. Did you undiagonal yours?
No, I moved some trees around.
Oh,
but
maybe I forgot to diagonal yours. I think it's okay.
I think that's fine.
It's a little bit. It's avant-garde architecture here
Sure.
in Ghyran. We have the statue and the fountain. They are not places of power. You might have thought they were. There are no places of power on this board.
Wow.
These are going to be area trained. And then these are two small area trains on the side, and then 2 small obstacles, which we cannot go through unless you have fly, of course. So cover, obscuring cover, obscuring cover, obstacle, obstacle. Fairly open board except for the middle there. Did we do it?
I think we did.
Can we play now, Saray?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we play with our toys?
Jeez.
We did figure out that we had a roll-off. I won that roll-off, and not surprisingly, I will be asking the Flesh Eater Courts and John to take turn 1.
Yeah, thanks. I hate it. Whenever I take the priest, I have to go to 3 drops and immediately regret it every time.
Yeah.
We'll see if it bites me.
The
The ghouls. I'm taking Seize the center. I think I wouldn't mind pressing the issue. I also don't want to throw away 2 units that aren't, at least defensible. I have serfs, like 40 block of serfs and Ushran. I think they can take at least a punch.
And no piling in is like not a big deal.
Yeah,
against the
like
Star
maybe
Drake.
you only go in with the dragon or you only go in with something. If I take flanks, Morbeg Knights are just dead to concussors, like immediately.
Somebody there hurts the other one pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not going to charge you.
Right,
yeah.
whoever it is.
So yeah, Seize the center. Things I have to do, I have to give a speech. I'm going to roll 5 dice, Terrorgeist, or I should say Ghoul King on Terrorgeist. Everyone within 12 is a dice. Every 5 up is a noble deed.
Okay.
Gotta do that right off the bat. Boop. Just 1. Boom. Like a little plastic thingy. We give another speech. The priest gives a speech to the Ghoul King. D3 on a 2 up gets that many noble deed. Boop. No noble deed. That sucks.
Oh, no, 3 up?
It is a D3 on a
2
up.
2 up on a D3.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So yeah, it is a 3 up on the dice. Yeah.
Got it.
In pips, in terms of pips.
Okay.
We have 1 prayer and 3 spells. So we're gonna go with the priest first. Let's do the 5 up ward.
Okay. I bet we're out of range of each other. We didn't check it pre. You know what? He's in range of that guy. And I don't think he's in range of Ushiran.
Here it is. Here's the 5. That's a 1.
Nothing
Cool.
happens.
Let's do Ushiran. Let's give the ghouls +2 move, +1 wound. Could be cute if you happen to charge them. It is a 6. A 4.
Classic.
I hate that.
Classic Ushiran.
We'll do the same spell from the Terrorgeist.
Okay, I can try to deny here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. Might as well try it. It is exactly a 6.
Okay, here we go.
A little rush here.
Oh, we got it.
That's fine.
We
That's
shut
fine.
it down.
And I think
This is a bad.
I mean, it's bad. I
but
mean,
it
it's not.
It's not a big deal.
It's more. I'm more.
It's demoralizing.
I don't hate that the spell itself isn't going off. It's the noble deed that I'm not getting for casting.
That makes sense.
It now is like a critical time where I'm trying to get to 6 as fast as possible, and I failed.
And instead, everyone just looks
3.
like a jackass.
Yeah. It's just mumbling. Wait, what? What am I measuring? I'm measuring 18, so I can potentially put up a fence. Again, it is my cheapest manifestation, and I'm trying to get noble deed.
Okay.
It's not to actually accomplish anything. Does the fence is the fence a unit in the charge phase? No, it is only in the shooting.
Well, you can charge manifestations.
You can charge
You're
them,
asking
but can you charge over? No, you fly. That's a dumb question. Because I want the fence to die, preferably so I can resummon the fence again. Putting up the fence for a noble deed and having it live is actually the worst.
Why don't you just put out the cup? I don't have any more denies.
I can put up the cup. Yeah, you're right. But it's a cast of a 6 instead of a 5.
Yeah, you've been 6 is the most we've seen you roll.
Yeah. It's literally it's gonna be the cup. Actually, I'm feeling ballsy. If it's gonna be the cup, it might as well be the horses, and then the horses can actually do something.
Okay.
So here's the horses on a 7.
Okay.
I know. I failed everything since. Here it is.
Oh,
there it
wouldn't
is.
matter. It wouldn't
matter.
matter.
For too
Wouldn't
long.
matter.
I hate this game.
It's horrible.
That is my hero face.
Look, the hero faces spooked me. It seems like it went bad, but I'm hoping that was just you. I'm going to try to bring in my favorite spell in the game. Certainly my favorite manifestation. I need a 7, but I'm +1 actually, +1 -1, so I need a 6 on the dice here. Okay, and you've got deny on me.
This
so
is
it's
the
a
same
7.
guy,
It's a
Terry
7.
Geist.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I need an 8 on the dice. Okay.
Okay, so he goes from. I mean, he's just so good now.
Yeah.
Now he flies, and he has a 5-up ward.
Oh my God, he is Zeech. What the?
It's so cool. It's so great. How can you not love this manifestation?
Sorry. Last hero face
Yeah.
thing. Actually, I have to declare I am a protector of the realm. I'm
Okay.
a good guy here. When I'm on an objective I control, I get +1 save.
Under a lot of normal circumstances, I would be giving out a ward to most likely the prosecutors right now. For Sentinels of the Bleak Citadel, it is every turn, every hero phase, yours included, but they're off the board right now.
Cool. I'm gonna go into my movement phase. It's gonna be kind of long because I'm moving 40 ghouls, like very specifically. I have to bring out a little disc
Okay.
for Usharon and his little movement thing. So.
Saray, how's it going?
All right, let's everyone buckle in for a movement phase. It's going well. A couple of things right off the back. Right off the bat. Haha, get it? Because
Is right off the bat a baseball analogy?
I thought it was a vampire analogy.
Right off. Oh, that's good.
No. I rock Unforgiven. I have come for all-out attack, but I will stay for all-out defense.
I Rock Unforgiven is actually in Discord. Is our good friend Professor.
Oh, what's up, Professor?
Thank you, iRock, for being a supporter of the channel. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, folks at home. We do. If you are a member, you get these free super chats. Super chats up. We like hearing what asinine things you have to say to us, so that we can asininely respond back to them. We do love support, membership, super chats. All that's great stuff. When you can afford to do it, we appreciate the help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
So super chat us if you want to support. We do have a segment today. Now, Zach, go ahead and tell me, what's the name of that terrain that you've brought?
Zach said he hated this, and we leaned into it.
Storm Reach Portal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What do you not want it called?
Yeah. So I'm not the biggest fan of. Listen, dude. So it started years ago when people decided to call the Hell Drake a Hell Turkey. And I felt like I was going mad, like a Twilight Zone episode. I was like, is it just me who's like, this doesn't look like a turkey? Why are we calling it a turkey? It's not a turkey. Where did you come up with this idea? It's always someone just calls it that on the internet, and then we keep going with it. This, people say, looks like a porta potty. It doesn't. Porta potties don't look like this. I don't know if they have porta potties in other parts of the world. I think they do. I think I saw some when I was in the UK. They don't look like this. This is not what a porta potty looks like at all. It's not a porta potty. It's not a valid way to make fun of this. You don't make fun of this anyway. Why would you? It
looks like a toilet to me.
Well, okay. So then I was saying it is fair to point out that in at least SF, San Francisco, and San Jose, and I don't know that I've seen these in other places. Maybe LA. You guys know, is it a West Coast thing? They do have these like dark. They're super dark green usually, right, or black.
Yeah.
We have these like little weird buildings in some West Coast cities that look more like this than a porta potty would. And
it's a public restroom.
It is a public. It happens to be a public restroom. Now, again, not a porta potty. A porta potty is a very specific thing. This does not look like a porta potty.
They're very specifically not portable.
Yeah, porta potties don't have doors on both sides, by the way, folks at home.
We need to update our OSHA poster. I somehow turned that knob on that camera and gave myself nerve damage.
Oh my God.
I felt like
okay?
I shocked myself.
Oh, and the Manfrotto?
Yeah, weird. It's like I think I
Are you? Is this why our Manfrottos are breaking? I must
have.
Sorry, yeah, OSHA poster, fine. I hope you're okay, sorry. But I'm also a little concerned about the Manfrotto arm.
No, I think I just turned it and like hit a nerve in my finger.
Okay.
So my finger feels like it's like sleeping.
So how do we update that OSHA poster?
Don't turn unless you have a second person watching.
Yeah, make sure you have a
if you
spotter. Make sure you have a spotter when you're turning a knob.
All right, anyway, because I know you hate calling that thing a porta potty.
I do.
Our Winners Cup, it's the Stormreach porta potty. This is our winner shot. So if you're, I feel like everyone here knows what this is. A winner shot. Anyway, whoever wins the game has to drink this. And this is the Stormreach.
That doesn't look bad.
It sells well.
It look well, sorry. I saw it sitting in the fridge. It does look bad.
It looks terrible.
It does look like.
It is. This is what's in it. It's Celsius, which is like it's like a fizzy energy drink. Core Power, which is a protein shake. So you've got a nice mix of power.
All this is just shit Saray gets at the store.
Yeah,
nearby.
this is just what this is what's this is what my stomach is a Stormreach.
Yeah.
Black Ice Coffee.
Teleporting something out of that.
Teleporting out of my ass. And chocolate magic shell syrup, which it might be expired. I don't know.
So chocolate magic shell syrup, if you don't have it outside the U.S., I would not be surprised.
it doesn't pass muster.
Certainly involves some sort of chemical that must be food safe. But basically what happens, it is great. It is an amazing product.
You know that stuff that the crackle that they have for Citadel Technical?
But yeah, it's the same stuff.
It's the same thing.
Now, I will say this. When magic shell chocolate works and you put that over like cookie dough ice cream or vanilla ice cream, it's amazing. Do you like it, John? Do you know what it is?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking
So
about.
I'm
also not a big sweets person.
It's chocolate syrup that you put over ice cream. I'm not either, but ice cream is hard to beat, right? You put it over ice cream, and what happens is once it hits cold, it turns hard and it solidifies, and it turns into a shell over top of your ice cream, like a crackle, crunchy shell.
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, cool.
It's awesome.
Science.
Yeah.
I love science.
But I think it might be expired because, or it needs to go in the Vortex mixer for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I shook the hell out of it, but it still came out runny.
Someone's excited to get
charged, right?
Someone's excited to get out of here.
Okay, quick, while he's still moving. Broken Chef, thank you for the super chat. Says, don't forget Deus also increases the level of the wizard.
Oh, that's right. It makes him a 2-cast.
That's cool.
It's quite good.
Yeah. Thank you, Chef. Thank you for super chatting that. I appreciate that.
And thank you. Super Edie says, huge grats on your paint jobs being featured on Warcom today. Feels like a big day. I agree. I'm gonna go find those. If you guys aren't aware, our very own Zach and Meg featured on Warcom. Zach got his whole own section.
I got my own row. Listen, if folks at home are being like, why not Saray? We will. Now being part of this program is exciting for us, and we kind of are carefully managing our schedules of who paints what when we get new things. So we kind of said, well, we're going to have Saray do this, Meg and I are going to do this, and that's just sort of the way it works out. You'll trust me, when you see what Saray's been working on, you will understand why
yes,
we
what I was
want him to have the
working
extra
on,
time. Yeah.
Will be here
Saturday. Yeah.
And you'll get a tutorial with it if you want.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
Right.
Well, you're gonna get it. You'll get it.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
You're getting it.
We're gonna force people to watch
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna get it.
Oh my god. Okay.
You're done?
I think I'm done. I'm also done with the turn. Zach will get a chance to redeploy if he wants to. You can spend me a CP to auto-run the ghouls. You can see I run all over the place. 13 inches, just bombing the board. Yeah, we're going to get fighting turn 1. It checks out. That's what I usually do with Feck. We'll see if a dragon can kill Usharon. Yeah, there's a lot of things that would have to go. There's going to be a lot of rolling.
Yeah, I don't love that fight right away.
I'm hoping that you'll feed, because ideally the best target for the Ghoul King is literally the dragon.
I think so too.
Yeah, so if you can line up the dragon for me, I would love that.
Well, I will tell you what I'm going to do.
Hopefully I don't have to sacrifice.
There's a couple options I have here for a redeploy, and they're both quite juicy. I know I'm going to roll 1 anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so redeploy.
You got to build it up.
For sure, take me down 2. Yeah, so I think Praetors are an interesting idea.
Because they're slow.
They're slow, and the dragon's fast, and they need to keep up.
Yeah.
And I'd like them to actually be able to charge. So if I got a decent roll here, they can move 5 more and maybe get into the fight. I also like this. These guys move 10, I believe. And I don't like a charge on that. That's more than I want. But I'll take that.
Oh, man. We're gonna have to talk about this situation later.
The stick situation?
Yeah.
Ho ho.
Just wait.
He's fuming.
I am so mad about the stick situation. I'll be honest.
Anything. First
Yeah.
drama in Hobby Collab, I
Sorry.
think.
Yeah,
I think we might have a bit of a doozy
Hobby
here.
Collab Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
gonna be
between
good.
it's probably going to be between Meg and Zach too. That's a tough one. Okay. So I think
Did you use that redeploy or did you just tell me?
I haven't made a decision on if I'm redeploying the
He's definitely doing it. It's just what unit.
Yeah.
He's him and Hawning about one of two.
Concussors it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Concuss me, bro.
Yep. Told you. We took too long.
I think the concussors still,
I mean, I think it's useful.
it remains useful. So God though, right? Like
Yeah.
come on. I mean, it could have been anything. Could have been 2.
Stick situation.
Yeah, the stick situation is bubbling over, really.
It's
I don't know how much more of this I can
huge
take.
drama. It's a
I don't
huge
know how much
drama.
more I
in
can-
At least he
Hobby
didn't roll an 11.
Oh, on one die?
Yeah.
That would have been amazing. That would have been really fun. How many pips is that? Is that 11?
Just like the stick.
I'm really mad. Okay. That is going to be it for me. We can score John up, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's score them up. Game.
I don't know why people think we joke around too much.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Also going to complete the Seize the Center battle tactic with Usharan and the ghouls.
Is that a tenor?
The tenor, man.
It's a tenor.
It's a problem.
The game's not going to last that long. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. Going into Scourge of Ghyran, Stormcast, round 1.
All right, right out of the gate, we've got a couple things to hand out.
Yep.
We have Finest Hour. We're going to Finest Hour the Dragon. Finest Hour the Dragon.
Again, chat, if you don't know, the dragon, the Star Drake, can Finest Hour as many times as he wants. It's still an election, though. The
It's still an
Finest
election.
Hour can go on anyone. The Star Drake can just receive it multiple turns in a row. And it only lasts his turn.
That's correct. Otherwise, John, we're going to get casting. We are going to start off with a Comet.
Good old Comet.
That is a 6. I actually don't think that works. The Comet is kind of a high casting value.
That's what I like about Feck. We have no bonuses to cast, but everything is just easy.
Yep.
Zach, don't get distracted. What happens if they banish that manifestation? Do you take damage?
No, no. You should, maybe, right?
He's like flying and he falls.
Kind of makes
Pretty
sense.
funny.
Like mid-flight, yeah.
Okay, no hammer, that's fine. Or no Comet, that's fine. That would have been nice, I'll be honest with you. I would have put it right here. It would have started giving a minus to both Usharan and him to cast spells.
Yeah.
And it would have done a bunch of mortals. That's okay. However, so my other spells are a little less interesting. I think what we do is just try to toss a. You know what? Let's toss a hammer. We could use. We could use a hammer.
Tossing a Warhammer.
Okay, that is
That's also not
these
a-
rolls continue.
Yeah, they're
John and I
bad.
continue
They're
to
really
break 5 on 2
Wow,
dice.
We suck at this game.
Let's see. That is +1 to that. That is successful. Exactly.
Okay, cool.
And I feel good about
You're
this.
saying
'cause
I only need a
haven't-
6? I have yet to roll. I know. 6?
You got
Oh,
it.
dude. Wow.
Not the best magic phase. No
My-
spells. No spells so far.
No, yeah,
Oh, no, I got one.
Oh, you.
In your
yeah,
turn.
In my, yeah. That means I should get one in his turn.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
here you go. You're,
Yeah, so I'm actually going to try to summon Fence, but we have a few other things too. I have like 3 things I need to do.
Okay.
Let's give, since I didn't mention, but the priest sat in the chair. He's in his little throne.
Okay.
The charnel throne. He's going to get D3 Noble Deed just from sitting. Oh, okay, that's lost forever. Just 1.
Oh, maybe that's where the sticks are.
I mean,
That is.
That's
that is
actually
pretty
did
weird.
I just
That
open
is
up a
basically
whole?
lost forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do it now. Yeah.
Move the whole table.
Yeah. Chat, do you want to move the whole table with
Yeah.
us? Should we just do this?
You guys
Right
cool?
now.
You guys cool for if we like don't stream Warhammer for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Research for
Reset up, redeploy. Yeah, hold on. And then the priest does a speech for the Terrorgeist or the Ghoul King on Terrorgeist. D3, 2 up, that many Noble Deed. 3 Noble Deed, oh, that almost makes up for it. I have 4 now.
Okay.
Amazing. And then I cast my spell. Usharan's going to cast a spell. I'm at 2 CP. We're going to try Fence. This is a 5, go to a 6. I think this could maybe save my bacon here just by move blocking. A charge, maybe? I don't know if you were going to go full send in, but I'm going to make it hopefully unappetizing. Here's a 6 on the dice. Ooh, a 10 go to a 9.
Okay. We'll try a. I think I get a +1 to this roll, but let me.
I'm going to get the fence ready. You can't take this away from me?
I cannot.
Oh, okay. You think I might put it here to make your movement 6, but I think really mess with
To protect your Sharon.
to protect Usharon.
Yeah, and this the only thing. Yeah.
I think it's like, as long as you just can't fit the Star Drake. I think it's like that.
There's just your hero face. Your own
Dang
hero
it.
face. Take it back.
That's okay, it's 1. Dumb priest didn't need noble deed anyways.
Thank you, Ty.
Thank you, Ty. I knew that. Cool.
May I get moving?
Yeah, please.
All right,
Okay.
get moving. All right, I'm gonna have to. Okay, guys, buckle in. I gotta update you on the big drama on the Hobby collab. I'm gonna speak on behalf of Zach because he's not a neutral party. So I'm just gonna tell you the facts as I know them.
Mhm.
All right, so we have these sticks. John, can you show us one of those sticks?
Yeah, I can't show you the 12. That's for sure.
That is where the drama comes. There's a stick right there. You see it?
I'm using the stick right now.
See that? That's a measuring stick.
I'm using one over here.
It was a big deal for us. It took us a long time to get used to them.
No, it didn't.
It was a lot of training, a lot of having to not use the tape measure. Anyway, we finally got the hang of it. Recently, you might have noticed we did Maelstrom Mixer, which is a. So, Meg decided that she maybe wanted to bring those to Maelstrom Mixer to use them because they would be useful. And Zach vetoed that. Correct?
Correct. Yeah. I was like, no, we're going to lose them. They're going to get lost. Parts of them are going to get lost.
Zach vetoed them, and then somehow they still got lost.
we needed to cut to Zach in like a chair with like some dim lighting and just be like, oh, I told Meg, like.
Yeah. My solution, and people around here hate my solution, especially as a business, hate my solution to problems like this, which is about, they got 3 days to show up, or I'm just ordering a new set. So, and they're not cheap, but they are required.
Yeah.
And it's funny because it's the 11 and the 12, and they're very useful.
Yeah.
I don't know which one 4 don't use very often. 4 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any army that moves 4.
No, Chris, they don't even have a logo on them.
Yeah, they're definitely not
They're just
labeled
regular sticks
with us. Yeah.
Yeah. If we, but it's just a nice set.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the whole reason I bring this up is that if you want to support the channel so that we can buy a new set so we can have an 11-inch stick.
And a 12-inch.
And a
12-inch. Two are missing.
A 12-inch stick.
Two are missing.
We would appreciate any super chats to go towards the fund so that we can play the game properly. We don't want to be out here using tape measures like
The peasantry, the
like
serfs.
a peasant or a barbarian, something terrible, truly awful. Yes, Chris, we are actually thinking about some of that potentially in the works.
Some of what?
So we're talking about having some
Like branded stuff?
branded.
Yeah. Okay.
The thought has crossed our business table. Is that a thing?
Business table is a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a business.
It's where we do our business.
Do business thing.
Thank you, Chef. Chef donating to the Stick Fund. Now, Chef, is that for the 11 or 12-inch stick?
Yeah, you gotta let
us know.
If I can buy the sticks just by themselves,
I was just thinking that.
that's nice, but I doubt he sells them that way.
Yeah, it's almost funnier if you buy the whole set, though. Just to really nail home.
The big problem with like losing things for like I know Meg like kind of feels the same way. Is that like we just like I don't know how you guys feel, but like so many things that I lose, I'm like, you know what? I don't have the time to look for this.
Yeah.
It's like becomes a time versus money equation, and you're like,
Yeah.
guess I'll just buy a new set.
Yeah. That's almost how I felt about my Eldar army. I was like, oh man, I've had these models since I was a kid. They're a little chipped. I'll just buy another one. Just buy another Eldar army.
Yeah. I mean, kind of.
I'm an adult.
Right.
I'll do whatever I want.
If I have a problem, I'll just throw money at it.
Yep.
like a real adult.
That's my favorite solution to every problem.
I'm sorry, is it 1-2 more? Is it just classic?
It's 1-2 more. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It makes the mission easy or like interesting because we want to hold as little as possible.
I know.
Right.
I know. I'm kind of worried about.
And I mean, I don't know if you realize this or if you're doing this on purpose.
I like where this is going. Yeah.
But I kind of like the fact that you're moving up the concussors.
Uh-huh.
Just because if you take this from me,
Yeah.
you've reset the objective for me, and you've also lowered the bar of objectives that you need to take this turn. Like, you don't have to touch this if you don't want to, because concussors are going on that objective.
I know.
And you wouldn't want to, as long as you're holding more.
I'm currently not on it.
Okay.
Which means, and you would have it either way.
They're what, control 2? I have control 2 on this objective.
Okay, yeah, so I wouldn't take it from you.
If you like charge the throne or the serfs or something.
If I charge, I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
take it. Yeah.
Little thinker. He's already thinking too much.
You think?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, so yeah, we gotta go top down. Here's kind of the dilemma, and this is where we'll be able to rewind back and watch tape and figure out what I did wrong. One option: come here with the dragon, and actually the charge I sort of like is into the flares out here. The other option is I've set up this wall here, and is to just encourage you to make some decisions. Vindictors like being charged. They can be a little scary on the charge.
Anti-charge or something?
They have anti-charge on Forp. They actually fight first.
Oh, they're like Lumineth Wardens.
Yeah. So I sort of like this. Yeah, I think it's a cool rule for spears.
Yeah.
It's a cool rule that they're giving things
Phalanx,
with spears. Yeah. So this is a little more aggressive.
Also keeps you away from the Terrorgeist.
I think I'll be kept away from the Terrorgeist either way. Here.
Also, thank you, Molecule. Molecule also donating to the Stick Fund.
Stick Fund! Thank you. Again,
we're getting
is this
there.
the 11 or the 12?
Yeah, you have to let us know.
And also, we have no idea how much it costs, so.
Okay.
I rock Unforgiven. This is Professor, right?
Yeah.
Professor says just glue 2 4s and a 3 together. Boom, problem solved. But then we're down 2 4s and a 3. Also, I don't know how much. What if we put too much glue and the size is wrong?
Yeah, and then I'm ruining other sticks. What the hell? What's wrong with this
Honestly,
guy?
I like the chaos on that answer, yeah.
I think we actually hang out up here with this guy. Oh, I didn't even have a battle tactic.
Oh, this guy didn't choose a battle tactic, dude.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Sorry, that does change everything. We'll do attack on 2 fronts. We'll take 2 objectives from you, one of which you control.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually a really good one.
Yeah, and so then, we have now changed what we're going to be.
Cool. And you've kind of answered the sweet. The unfortunate thing about this is that he is forcing himself to take an extra objective that will start ticking down
I know.
resources. Again, you can only score an objective twice in a row. Once you score it twice in a row, you can never score it again. So he's starting the countdown on this objective. I don't have to take it from him, thus going to 2 ticks, completely going out the window.
Okay, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to just try to make you pay for bringing the fence out by using it to get a little distance here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zell Nasty, for 5 gifted memberships.
Ooh, hey man.
That's that is actually going towards the Stick Fund as well.
Yeah, thank you, Zell Nasty.
Thank you, Zell Nasty.
A legend.
Yeah, Zone Nasty, you going to Nova? Usually he's out there. Usually we get to see him around then.
Nova participant.
John, yeah, he will kind of hang out up here.
Yeah.
The last but not least is I will bring in some other boys.
These guys and the little porta potty.
I could do a teleport.
It made me not move up the guard as much as I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to screen this objective. So I'm terrified where these guys might go.
Boy, can you imagine if the 9-inch stick had been lost?
Oh my
Dude,
god. We would just cancel the stream.
yeah. Cancel this.
Zell is going to Nova Ortigadas Hotel.
Nice. Dude, oh man, there's like 3 trips I have to plan. LVO, Nova, one my SO's birthday. I gotta do all of that like this weekend because like there's no, there might not even be Nova tickets. I have no idea. Do you guys buy Nova tickets yet? Is it?
Well,
We're trying to figure out what we're doing
Exactly.
as if we're working it.
Exactly.
Or not.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
kind of
So
a thing.
if we're
okay.
streaming it, we don't need
True.
tickets, theoretically.
That
It'd be
makes
pretty
sense.
messed up if they made us buy tickets.
Yeah, they comp us like some food and stuff,
Yeah.
but they're like, but you guys are still gonna have to.
You do get donuts in the morning,
But what if I use? But what if I use the 2 4s and a 3 to make the 11?
He's pure madness. Don't listen to this guy.
I have,
We
you
just
can
break
ask for
we
my
break apart
9.
the
We can
11
share
to
the
make
11.
9.
Make sure I meant out 9 here, though,
Yeah.
if you don't mind. Well,
Yeah, you're good,
that's
you're
not
good.
even the issue here. And then outside of 9 here.
Oh, that's a cool character.
He's cool. I love the Knight Azeroth. There's an 8.
Oh, he can teleport 8.
No,
Oh,
Oh, you just want the 9. Okay, I kind of like, wait, what?
you
That's
pulled
a-
the 9 away.
That's
from
a
me.
weirdly specific rule. You get an extra inch.
yeah.
All right. Are we ready for movement from you?
Gosh, this is a real decision, and I've kind of already made up my mind. I don't think the reserves have changed anything. I can redeploy. I only have 2 CP. I can redeploy. I can shoot. I might need to all out defense something.
I have some shooting. I have kind of some scary shooting, to be honest with you. Between them, him, and them. Now, the range is short here and here, but it's long here, so he can pilot up with somebody else.
Can you actually get the dragon in, maybe? If you're right here? Into Utron?
I'm not sure. Remember, I can't pile in. Once for a CP.
Oh,
Do you have a
you're
CP?
right. Yeah.
Give yourself a CP so I can't pile in.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
I'm just making sure.
I can kind of tell you that if I could get it, I might do it.
Because your charge target would be defense.
Well, you don't need to name a target, but
Oh yeah. But
But-
you would have to be within half an inch of the fence, so you would be within 3 inches of the serfs probably by the time you would pile in, so I can use the CP. Is the idea.
sort of weirdly not thinking about Usharon right now.
Okay. I have to think about it.
But you do. If I could get it, I'll take it.
Yeah. I think.
I mean, probably.
Yeah. The idea.
A good charge roll. Again, you shut down pylon, so I can't sneak in there. I think through that I can't get him.
You're right.
So what does that look like? I
That's
mean,
right.
really, that's a lot. That's a pretty big charge. I think, John, to do something like that, so that's a 9.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be. What does that look like? I'm gonna grab the 8 because I think it might be. No, I'm serious. So because what it is it's tucking in right there. That's 8.
Yeah.
So if I can tuck in right there, but Usharon doesn't have anywhere to go. But you could redeploy them and block.
Yeah, so that's what I'm. So if there is a way for you to kill Usharon, I might redeploy the flares. I was gonna redeploy the knights because I don't want concussors to get into them, but that might be inevitable. At least I'll get to counterstrike the concussors. This is interesting. What am I more scared of? Can you give me the attacks profile for the dragon? Just real quick?
Yes. So first thing he's going to do is he has this ability called Carnivorous Jaws, where he can just slay models.
Yeah. Lovely.
What he's going to do is Cavernous Jaws.
Yeah.
Roll 3 dice. Equal or exceeds health characteristic. 1 model is slain.
Yeah.
I'm going to try slay flayers.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not super interesting to eat those guys.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with Usharon though. But
Doesn't
what
have
is
to do
your
with
attacks?
Usharon.
What are your
Okay, yeah. When it comes to that now, 7 attacks that are 4s, 2s, Ren 2, 3 damage. Weapons of Legend. He's Finest Hour, so these are going to be 3s, 2s, Ren 1, 2 damage.
Okay.
He also has a shooting attack, 4 attacks, 3s, 2s, Ren 2, 2 damage. He's the only one that can shoot into Usharon right now. These guys are a little too far away. They have a 10-inch range.
Okay. That's a shame. That's okay. I am going to redeploy the flares just to be careful, just to be safe. So here's going down to 1 CP for Beck. Is it better to redeploy dumb ghoul? It actually might be.
Slide them. I mean, they also have that. They also have the shot. If I got a decent enough charge roll right now, I could avoid this whole thing and just go after the flares.
Yeah. I'm going to do ghouls, yeah.
Okay.
Ghouls are just the better decision. I'm going to move them in a weird way, though. It's a 2.
Ew.
I think that's all.
I think that's probably what you needed.
All I need. Okay, so instead of...
There is a 2-inch stick. Use it while we still have it.
Or it gets lost.
We're going to say that they all scoot down. I'm just going to pull from them.
Yeah. All right, while you're doing that, Super Edie says, John, I've heard Zach's got your ticket to Nova. Nova King Way, you're taking the sticks with you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a good one.
Yeah, no, the sticks do not leave this table. And, yeah, Vina was here when it happened. Like, they were bringing stuff down to the car, and I spotted them. I was like, no. And this is why.
Yeah. Oh, this is yours. Oh, yours? That's all right. All right, we moved our ghouls, slid them down. Hopefully that protects us a little better. Continue on.
Yeah, we have some shooting.
Yep.
Okay. I want to see how many prosecutors are within 10 of this. It's might be all of them.
I mean,
it should be.
Yeah, you came out within 9. Yeah, why not?
Well, I guess I don't think these two are, John.
Okay, because the second rank.
Sure. Yeah, I think
your base size is an inch.
Base size is an inch. This is what I could have done.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Little coherency stuff.
No, I'm not going to do that. I did this for a reason, and that reason is to have charge options.
Okay.
So we'll shoot with 4 into the Crypt Guard.
Yep. Bring it on.
Yeah. So not sure what's going to happen here. If this goes hot, then I might also put the Star Drake shooting in and just see if I can pick these guys up.
Yep.
So Crypt Guard, or sorry, this is 3s, Rend 1, D3 damage.
Cool.
It did not go hot. 6s don't do anything. But they both wound at Rend 1.
Rend 1, so I'm on an objective, Defender of the Realm. 5, go to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a 6. Nope. Damage.
Okay, we'll see here.
Duty free
That's
damage.
good. I'll take that. I'll take that.
6?
6 damage.
We got 6s here. We kill half the squad.
Okay, I think I would call that going well, which means I am going to go ahead and put the Lord Celestant shots in here. As well.
Do you have 18-inch range? You got the range for it?
This is 24-inch
Oh
range.
my God.
Oh. It's a pretty. His shooting attack is like a little bit of something you. I mean, you wouldn't just pay for that. You wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I'm taking it for shooting, but it's a very delightful.
He's
bonus.
a Star Drake, right? He shoots literal stars, guys.
3s, 2s,
Like Kirby?
Rend 2, 2 damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. We like
Into
to see that.
guard.
Into them.
Okay. Jesus Christ. They're just little boys.
Okay,
Oh my
that was
God.
hot. So those are Rend 2.
Yeah, right there, damage.
So 8 damage.
Oh,
This could be them.
yeah, this is, I mean, most likely. I need 4 6s.
4 6s. 5.
Who? I mean, 3
Oh,
6s.
close.
Oh man, that was my Terrorgeist wounding right there.
Okay, I like that. That was an interesting thing that you don't think about something Stormcast can do. Is just pick up a little 10-man
Yeah.
dink squad and shooting. Okay, speaking of 10-inch range, we also have 10-inch range here.
Hurtful.
And I think we just start blasting the throne.
Yeah.
Blast the throne.
Blast
Speaking
the
of
throne.
blasting the throne, this is a quick reminder of what our shot is, Winner's Cup. It's really kind of blasting a throne its own way.
Yeah. He's so offended that I'm making fun of his porcelain throne that he's killing mine.
Yeah.
John, I'll tell you what. 3 can go into the Morbeg Knights, and that's what we'll do.
Okay.
And we'll put 1 into the throne.
Okay.
Here's into the throne. This is 3s, Rend 2. Crit 2 hits.
Nice, 2 hits.
Into the throne. Oh, well, that's why you get the bonus one. Okay, 1 at Rend 2 into the throne.
Rend 2, you said. So
Yeah.
6 damage.
2.
2. 6. Do I have a ward?
Does a chair have
No.
a ward? Thank you, Soups. Good night.
See you, Soups.
Yeah. Next, we have the 3 into the Morbeg Knights.
Yep.
Goes back in.
Nice. Good hit.
Rend 2.
Rend 2, I have a 3 up on the objective, so now I have a 5 up. 5s! Ooh.
Oh, not bad. Okay, 1 for 3 damage.
Bam. 6.
Oh,
Oh!
not bad. Okay. I was excited there at first. I thought maybe I might pick one up. John, you probably don't have any shooting.
No, none that I'm willing to spend when there's possibly other things I might need.
Okay. Let's take some measurements. Ones we can actually.
If only we had an 11.
Only we had.
I feel like an 11 actually wouldn't be useful here.
11 is not that useful here. That's correct. Looks like a 6 is going to get us into Morbeg Knights.
Yeah.
I think it probably a 5,
less, yeah.
a 5 into there. I think this is where I want to be right now first. That's a 7.
Boom.
We will take that.
Boom.
Oh my god, where's my 7?
God.
You need a 7? We lend you a 7? You gotta give it back.
Gotta give it. It's right here. It's right here. Yeah, it was being used. Okay. I want to stay out of 3 of these guys.
What?
Although I don't know.
That's quite restricting.
That is pretty restricting. I'd like to stay outside of 3 of him. I think we just stay outside of 3 of him. And we go ahead and we start this off.
Ooh, careful now. Make sure you.
Remember, you can't do your pilot.
Watch
This is going to make me not be able to pile in, but I think these guys are in an okay spot.
Oh no.
Oh no, are they?
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
They already paying dividends.
Huge.
You haven't even finished the charge. We're seeing how useful this new Scourge of Ghyran.
That guy gonna get in?
Okay. Well, here's the deal. You have to spend the CP.
I know.
And you
I
pick
know.
a target.
I know.
It's not everyone.
I know.
So we'll see. Who are they? Stop
What
telling me my
a
rule.
Debbie Downer.
Stop telling me the shortcomings of my brand new rule. Okay. Next.
Yep. This is I don't know who.
What do they need into?
Well, it's a 9, isn't it? You measured a 9.
I guess
it's a little outside of a 9, but you can have it's a 9.
Praetors.
Yeah.
Okay.
9. They just. Oh, dude. I mean. Wait.
This is the Praetors.
Oh, Praetors. Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea what your models are named. Yeah. Don't freak out, chat.
You're just trying to keep them within range, so when you charge Star Drake, they still get their bonus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this now, if anything fails here, we at least not in range of those guys.
Flares. These are the bodyguards, basically.
These are bodyguards.
5 aboard. They have to be. What's the range? Wholly within 6.
Something like. It's pretty close.
It's okay. For a 6-man unit, 6-man unit.
That was a nice charge roll there for them. Let's do Star Drake now.
Okay.
Star Drake.
But now, well, I believe what I will do.
I see why you're measuring so weirdly now, because you wanted a specific spot after your dude's move. 6.
Okay.
6.
You might have. Well, maybe you.
Do you want a 6? I'll give him.
No, you just use a 9, but flip it the other way around. Fine.
I feel like that's not how it works.
Does that look like he clears them?
You gotta measure from the back. I don't know.
Does he not have fly?
He has fly.
Do you want another 6? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you lost your 6 though.
This is how we look. Yeah, maybe it's under a stone
It's
hole.
hiding under a model. That's where the stick is.
Okay, so I think prosecutors hang out. I will tell you the charge I want to throw though for funsies. These Vindictors.
Uh-huh.
Vindictors kind of like being charged,
Yeah.
but at this point you're not going to charge them because I've engaged you pretty seriously here. So I don't see why you would charge them next turn.
Uh-huh.
So they might just get in. They might be like, you know what, guys?
Just go for it. Sure.
I think they need a 10.
9?
No, that's a 10.
You can't get to that guy who's closer? There's a notch. Whatever.
Him, yeah, we're going to say 10.
Okay.
That's not a 10.
That doesn't matter.
And I'm at what, 2 CP?
Yes.
Okay, we'll hang out. We have some start of charge. Do we have any end of charge phase abilities?
Counter charges or anything?
Counter charge would be the big one.
No, not from my side.
Yeah, none of my stuff is charge phase either. Draconic guards, concussors. Yeah, it's all combat phase.
This guy was this guy able to get in? The guy get in combat?
Well,
With the
right
warbag?
now, I think not. Check it.
Oh my god! Don't put this on me.
The answer could be no.
It's like yeah, I think so. Like barely. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I know I'm not spending a CP on that.
So you let they can pile in.
Yeah.
They're a little bit limited where they'll pile in anyway because they don't want to bring him in yet.
Sure. Yeah, your goes.
I go. Okay. Yeah. So these guys, what they do, is they pick a unit on a 3-up, no commands.
Cool.
We're gonna pick the Morbeg Knights.
Cool.
No commands.
No commands.
Okay. No CP. Okay. I'm really worried I'm falling right into a trap, a long game losing trap. But with this mission, only accelerating that. Here comes Stardrake. Mm-hmm. He has a couple cool things he does. So for sure, we try to chomp some. Let me see if the range is like 1 inch. In combat. Okay, so here we go. We'll try to chomp some flares. Am I within 3?
Oh, yeah, flares?
Yeah. So I need to beat or exceed 4s.
Cool. Kill one.
We chomp one.
Very strong.
Snaps it right out of the air. That's it. Praetors don't do anything, and that's all my combats. So I'm now picking a location and fighting there. Oh, you have your things. You wanna?
No. I have no ramp. I have no monsters in combat.
No monsters in combat. Oh, I also have my artifact, which is no CP.
No.
But wait, it's a reaction.
Yeah.
If he uses
Talk about your new thing, your 3-up? Yeah.
Which was interesting. If you tried to stop his pile-in, he could use that.
Yeah.
Stop. That's.
Wait, is it a rampage or an order? Order is the other one?
It is.
What is mine considered?
It says it is a.
Hey, that's a good question.
Once per turn reaction. Opponent declared a command or a rampage ability for unit in combat with this unit.
I actually don't know if mine's a command. Is mine a command?
It costs a CP.
Okay, yeah. So it would be a command.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Cool.
So we should.
That's interesting.
Be careful with that. Would you have not knowing that? Would you have done the flares instead, John?
What do you mean flares? Oh, like redeploy?
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think I still would have tagged them.
Yeah. You. If anything, you would have tagged them more. Yeah. Because I want the goal is to make you think about getting Ushran in or not.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm out right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be okay with that. And I can pile in here?
Yeah. You're activating concussors first.
Concussors.
Okay, sounds good.
Get concussed.
Can I get all of these guys within 3 of the more?
Or bag.
Oh, I thought they were okay.
Yeah. No. What?
They weren't already in 3 inches of the.
This guy I kind of slid this way, which calls him. And
okay, never. Yeah, it's all good.
But they're good. So here we go. We're gonna see if we can take out some more big knights, and then have to deal with just 3 instead of 6. That's sort of how this army playing against this army works. Okay. Been a little while since I've used these guys. Here we go. This is good. Let's start with Draco. How many CP do I have?
Well, 2.
He'll hang out. I mean, they'll not use it.
No, all out attack.
No auto attack. Okay. So we're gonna do claws. John can't alt defend, so this kind of works out. 4s and 2s here. Well, I'll tell you.
God.
I'll tell you.
Let me help you out.
That was.
Oh my! It wouldn't have helped. An auto attack wouldn't have helped.
It would have picked 2 more. 2.
Good lord.
That was not great. Okay, that's good though.
Cool. Ren 2?
Ren 2.
Cool. 3, go to 5. 5!
Okay. All right. Well,
My save rolls actually
I'll
on point.
I'll tell you what, folks. That was not great.
I hate to see it.
Okay, here come hammers. 6s here at Crit Mortals, though.
Ooh, oh, they're coming
Couple
back.
crits.
Let me get, I'll get the 6s.
No, I know.
Okay, all right,
And 3s hit because we're actually Stormcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a lot better. In fact, only missed 2.
Yeah.
And wounding here on 2s, actually. So that's all of them. So, hey,
Came back
listen,
around.
Came back around for sure.
Rend?
Rend 1.
Ooh, 4s. Come on.
Okay,
Eh,
also not
that's
amazing.
not great, yeah. And then don't forget the mortars.
And
Mortals here. These are 2 damage each?
2 damage each.
Okay. Is a lot.
12, what is that going to be? 16 damage?
What is that? That's 8, 16, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think the hammers went well enough to get in to undo what happened with the bite.
6, yeah. 6s!
It's not,
Okay.
it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, above average
not
6s
great.
here. We kill 1, we kill 2, we kill 3.
I mean,
Exactly what you said. Hurts 1. Killed half.
Okay, your go, John.
Good or good?
Keeping the musician and a banner. Yeah, interesting. I know you want to attack the flayers. I thought.
Oh, you want me to
maybe-
go again?
No. I know you
okay.
want to attack the flayers. I don't know what I was doing here. I was gonna pull out if you killed 2, but you would have piled in.
There's
then
always
you would've
two.
rolled.
There's always 2 Death Army strategies I have, right? When it comes to recursion, never let recursion happen or bottleneck recursion.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying for bottleneck.
You're flooding
right now.
the incursion.
Right, and right. So there's a world in which the concussors pick up 6 more big knights, but I think probably that was never going to happen.
Yeah.
But I would love this. Also, is a nice one for me. Flayers are
Flayers, yeah.
going. Flayer's not amazing in combat. Rend what here?
Rend 1.
Rend 1.
Yeah. And you're gonna get your +1 save. You could be a 2-up if you wanted
I am
to.
a 2-up. I could be a double 2-up.
Yeah.
But I think I'll just stick with a 3-up.
Okay.
I also have a 5-up ward.
2. That's right. 3, 4, 5, and champ. So yeah, 4s and 3s here. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what else is weird?
that?
Artifact does, or his fine star thing. He isn't +5 to his control score.
Oh yeah.
So he's actually control 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's cool.
That's cool. 1 came out.
Good
Oh
roll.
man, it was a 5 and no.
3 as well.
Is that good? Is that cool to know? I'm glad I,
God damn.
I'm glad I helped.
Oh,
3s.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
that was really
That's quick.
good.
That's quick.
Uh,
Okay, I'm 3-ups.
Yep.
So these are just 1. Because
Yeah.
you're not crypt horrors.
Yeah. Nice.
We'll re-roll this guy. Okay,
Nice.
so 2 go through. That was a lot of 5s and 6s.
Yeah, that was good.
We will take both of them.
18 wounds?
It is a lot of wounds. It is 18, I believe. Yes, 18 health.
Hefty dragon.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Take that Kirby dragon.
Hoy.
I suppose. What is the fence doing to me here? Can I pile?
You just can't retreat. You can't run, retreat, half movement.
Okay. I think we can't pull out a range of the ghouls with him, but I think what we will do is make space.
Life.
That look good?
Moving on
Yeah.
over.
You
I pulled out from them.
just got to pivot a little bit. That's all.
All right.
Gotta stay in combat with the fence.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see what this guy can do. Full out attack here.
Yep. I'm
All
gonna
out
all
attack.
out defense.
Okay, so that's 1 CP and 0 CP.
Players, I assume.
Flares.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna put everything in the flares. Again, we want to start a bottleneck here.
Yep.
3s and 2s here now. We're always 2s. So bad. Bad. We're always twos to wound, but Fine Sour doesn't affect companion.
I should have asked the Ren first. It's 1 and 2?
Ren here is 2. On the Weapons of Legend, it's 1.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Still a good choice. I'm going from a 5 to 4 to a 6. 6. This one's 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of damage.
9 damage.
9 damage, okay.
Oof.
9 damage, 6 ups. Kills
Okay,
2.
none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right.
Ouchie,
I was
ouchie,
hoping I'd swallow more than 1.
What's that? You swallow
That's what
more
Zach
than
said.
Chat, how much does Zach swallow? Go ahead and answer that in chat.
2s and 2s.
Answer me that.
Look at this. Look at this shit.
What is he rolling, man?
I don't know.
Terrible.
You're hitting on 2s though, right? Yeah.
Okay. Rend 1.
1. 5. Back to 5.
Weapons of Legend.
2 damage?
2 damage. Weapons of Legend. 2 damage.
6s. I mean, you cut 2 squads in half. I'm sure you would have loved to just kill
All of them.
1.
Yeah,
but
but you know what? No, I'm starting to super appreciate Sigmar's offense as a defense, and not necessarily completely clearing things out,
Sure.
but taking things down to a size where they don't do nearly as much.
Sure, sure.
And I think that's fine. I also still have Praetors to go, so think about that when you do your pile in here, because you could maybe cut me off.
Yeah.
And Praetors are kind of no joke. Well, they have the standard elite Stormcast rundown, so it's 3 attacks each, 3/3, Ren 1, 2 damage. So it's
Cool.
18. It's 19 attacks.
Cool. All right, we're gonna do the thing where we're just gonna pretend that I shuffle these, and I'm just gonna make sure I'm in coherency. And
Time-saving trick there.
yeah. Little streamer trick for you. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to make it hard for you to pile in.
John's just gonna try to make it hard for Zach.
We're both gonna have a hard time.
Yep.
Reaching, guys.
Yep. Reaching around.
All right.
Can't set them up like that.
5.
Put all my sticks away. Where they go?
All right, we're doing 11 attacks with the ghouls into
11 attacks? That reminds me of the stick we're missing.
actually 22 attacks.
Oh.
Into your Praetors. Actually,
Imagine if I got the Vindictors in there. You could fight them too.
I know. Oh my God! Now okay. Make sure I do concussors over there. I'm in multiple combats with this unit.
I'm in multiple combats with this 16-inch long unit.
All right, here's into the Praetors.
Yeah.
4s with crit auto wound.
Oh,
Let me steal those for you. Yeah.
you. 4 I grabbed.
There's
Lot
2
of
here
sixes.
and 1 there.
One.
Wow, that's actually
That's a lot. You had
quite
6.
4s. Amazing.
Okay, so 10. This is into whom?
This is into the Praetors.
I don't think that's working. Praetors. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up?
I did mean to.
You still have. Oh yeah, you still
I haven't
have
auto
all
defended.
Yeah, okay.
But actually, to be honest with you, I'm low key not going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little power through.
Power through.
Okay.
Okay, so I need any rend here.
1.
Rend 1. That's interesting. I didn't roll any 3s.
Yeah, that's weird.
So
Good use,
these are
so
5
not-
upstate wards now, of which I make 1. So
Okay.
2 damage on the Praetors.
Okay. Are they 3 each?
They are 3 each.
Ooh.
That's kind of the standard rundown for an elite Stormcast,
Okay.
if you will. Yeah.
Like
You got
bad
some
chosen.
into concussors.
Yeah, I'm gonna say just 2. 8 attacks into the concussors. 4s. Crit auto wound, and then 4s. You got 3 saves. Rend 1.
3 saves Rend 1 into these guys. 4s here. Oh, I don't like that. And
Oh, wow.
no ward. So
Oh,
they're
no
just going to take them.
Ouchie.
How many? 6 each?
I think 5, actually, John.
Like Sylvaneth.
5 health, yeah.
Okay. Nice. That was fantastic for 4
I
dudes.
do need to keep in mind, 6s on these 2 guys are mortals back.
Okay.
That's the
Did we roll
extremis
any?
chamber.
Yeah.
I don't think. Who knows?
Go
Keep
ahead.
it in
Go
mind
ahead.
for next time.
I have just more Beg Knights left.
I have Praetors.
Yep.
It does appear I've been blocked off here.
You might. I mean, you'll get everyone in if you want, like to the ghouls. But
Yeah. I'm gonna go into the ghouls for sure.
Yeah.
How about the ghouls?
Do I care about the fence?
Probably not.
I think I want to.
the thing is,
No, don't tell me.
Okay.
I know. I appreciate the sloppy mess penning Usher on it.
Yeah.
He moves. Can he? Here's a question for you.
Yeah. Can you get out of there?
Well, you're going to retreat. You'll retreat the flayers.
He can move out this way.
Yeah. Or
if the flayers are gone, he can move out there.
Yeah, the flayers will.
that's your
The flayers will retreat. You'll lose one there. That's fine. You don't care about that. And then he can go and fight the dragon if he wants. So I don't think making things sloppy here. Sloppy there too, though.
There's a joke here.
There's
I
a
just
lot
don't
of
know.
phrases.
They also
here,
fall
yeah.
back. They also
Making it
fall back in
sloppy.
charge.
The more Beg Knights. Yeah.
No more big nut. Okay, I think we go into ghouls.
Yeah.
Can I power through when I'm near a fence?
As long as it's not a run or a retreat action.
It might be.
It's
Cool,
still,
because you're technically leaving a combat. I would check the keywords. Yeah.
I think it still lowers your movement, though, huh?
Yeah, it does half your movement characteristic. Good catch. Yeah. At the very least, it does that.
Because I'm trying to think, like, killing ghouls here, what does that get me? You have to start pulling away from one direction or another. I think you pull away from there. Give yourself a little more space to work with over there. I kind of think I want to go into the fence.
He told me not to say anything, so I'm not going to say
What were you going to say? What were you going to say?
I mean, yeah, the fence at this moment, since you're in combat with it, it's halving your movement. So, I mean, let's say I decide to fall back or move and recharge, or charge Usharon, or if I run away and touch this objective or something, your dragon's moving from 12 to 6 when you come and chase me.
Yeah, I don't like, but I could banish the fence during my own turn.
I mean,
But it's a risky roll. Yeah, we're going to go into the fence.
And it's actually decently. You don't have to. Okay. You don't. It's actually decently tanky too.
Yeah, I know. I think Praetors are kind of just on the cusp of being able to take it out here.
This is not their strongest suit. Good roll though.
That's a good roll. Those are Ren 1.
5 ups here. 2 damage each? Oh, I think you got it. 2 damage?
2 damage each.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
16 saves or 16 wards. 16. Oh. Wow. Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty good.
You actually killed it by 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah, you just barely killed it.
Goodbye, fence.
Goodbye, fence. The best fence. You're a good fence.
We're a good fence.
Good kill.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, how I was strung out, I would have it was like Ren 1, so I would have decent saves on the ghouls. I don't know.
Morbex?
Morbex, yeah.
Orbing time.
Funny.
And I think maybe I don't care about power through. And I think I'll have defense here
Okay.
with my last CP.
Both at Jito.
Yeah, you would neuter these guys. They only have Ren 1.
Yeah, I'd like to have all 4 here, not lose one.
All right. Don't get so crazy.
Don't get ahead of
I'm just
yourself
kidding.
here.
We have a 2 up. You did in charge. There's only 3. We'll see.
The thing is, like, these guys are still good, even though they don't charge,
I know.
because the teeth are
The teeth are good.
2. 3s and 4s here. This is the lance, not on the charge. 3s.
You know what's fun is once you get to a certain level of cavalry that apparently Varan Guard are not, but Draconith Guard, and we're good. Oh, that's a mortal back at you, actually.
Oh, here's a 6.
Once you become Mournfangs or Draconith Guard concussors, you don't even get charge bonuses anymore. You're just like a big asshole who is the same as whether you get charged or not.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that was
good.
amazing.
That's good. 6s do anything special?
No, I wish. That was the hard part, and now 3s.
This is what my guys did.
Oh my
mounds- this
god!
is great, too.
Oh my
my
god!
lord. These are Ren what?
Ren 1.
Okay.
2 damage though.
Okay, well these are 3 ups.
Yep.
And it's pretty
Ooh,
bad.
it's bad.
It's quite bad.
You lose 2?
8 damage. That is just enough to lose 2.
Ah, dude. I did not expect that.
Me neither.
My control, please be
Was
control.
that nuts?
Did
That
I
was-
just fail my battle tactic?
I tried to. Is there? I'm not.
All good points, John. I mean, I think your Morbegs are what on it?
1,
Oh, they're only 1.
but I have a banner.
But you have a banner, so you have 4. So yeah, I failed my battle tactic. Okay,
I
don't have a
didn't
banner
think
in the
about that.
Draconic
when I-
squad?
when you-
that's quite good. I mean that was just rolling that did that. Wow, that's a big problem.
That's a problem.
Did not see that.
Do I
other
also
Morbeg Knights,
do
though,
I
don't
also
you?
not take more? That was like a 6-point swing, right there. That just happened. That's a big problem.
R.I.P.
Although I do have one trick to get
Yeah.
more yet, which is this. Let's do.
Do you have a CP?
No, but on a 3-up they can move 12. He lets them move 12. I could
Did-
snag and grab one more.
Did he fight with his other Morbeg Knights?
I don't have more big knights.
Oh, sorry.
Or two
Flayers.
spots.
Flayers.
Flayers did fight.
Flayers were
They
the
did?
first. Yeah, one of the first.
All right,
Okay,
so here, this is funny.
Yeah.
A 3-up.
Yeah.
Could save you.
A 3-up gets me 6 points right here.
Yeah.
Because what I can do is pick a prosecutor's unit and move them 12.
That's.
Still,
I mean, that's why you brought them in. They're good.
you ready for this roll? This is a big
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
Here we go. You know I'm going to roll 1 or 2.
It's huge. It's a 6-point swing.
Okay.
There it is.
There it
Okay.
is. No lessons learned.
I
No,
deserved a 1 or a 2, to be honest.
Nothing was
Honestly, it's a
learned.
great contingency that you have. I think it's 12 now. 'cause I'm
Let me
missing
make
one.
sure that is the end of any turn and not just my
Yeah,
turn.
let's double check.
Um,
Can you do it the turn you set up? I imagine you
Oh,
end of any once per turn. End of any turn.
can.
Nice.
We're good.
Yeah.
hell yeah. I can see the value of you shooting that unit now. Cool.
I'm not going to be able to be Holy Thing 12.
In a way, I don't hate it either.
Just to be clear, you did hold that. Yeah, you did hold that objective.
I held that.
You held it. Yeah.
John, well, it doesn't matter. He held this one, right?
Oh, I
No,
see.
I held this.
Oh, you held that one. Okay.
And you're just resetting it for me.
Resetting
In
it.
fact, we should probably have counters or something to. So we don't
Well,
forget
we've got
at some
'em.
point.
We've got counters. So we can score me up.
Let's do it. Score.
This goes away.
That's a 10 for you.
It is
just
a 10.
by the skin. By just by.
Yeah.
On a 3-up.
Last second
It
roll.
would, folks at home, it would have been a 4-point turn.
four,
if
yeah.
I
Yeah, that
didn't
would've been
get
bad.
that. Be wild.
All right, but we do have.
Do I look a double turn here, John?
Sorry, any end of turn stuff before I go to the important roll?
No.
Gosh, is there? No.
I don't
You don't do any
know.
healing
I'm
or
playing a
anything?
lot of vampires, so no, I don't.
Okay.
Theirs happens in the hero phase. Okay.
Black die for you, evil death boy.
Yep. Hey! 3. Choice is yours.
I didn't want to win.
Board state. Is it worth taking a double?
Not gonna say anything.
I know what you're thinking, but I don't see it changing because these are going to go away from me. A lot of objectives go away from me, but they can still go away from me anyway.
I made this mistake last time.
Right.
If you want my opinion, you can have it. But
If I can keep the concussors alive.
Yep.
Is that a big deal? I can get flanks.
you can't choose a battle tactic.
I can't choose a battle tactic. I will get 6, probably.
100%. You already have 6, so you will have 6.
But this will be unavailable for me for the rest of the game. That will be. I don't see that changing though. If you go, that doesn't change. You're not going to go grab these.
it
right
does
now.
though.
You're not going to flip these.
I will have to grab something. I have 2? I have to grab a third one. If it's not that one, then it's something. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I just take the less primary. I don't know. But that I will say that is the con. I think
That's
you
the con.
immediately removing 2
Yeah.
objectives.
But I don't see, like, what would you do? You'd bring in 5 Crypt Guard back here?
Only
No, they
if
can't come in here, can they?
They can.
Oh, Port
but
Edge.
only if I am lucky enough to get the noble deed. Because no one's at 6 right now. I need 6 noble deed. I can also take that one too.
Yeah. I don't know how you don't give me these their way, though.
Yeah, maybe the tactic is I let you have those objectives so they'll fizzle out. I don't know. I have no idea.
Pressure is on.
Pressure is on. I will say the pressure is on. If anything, the pressure is on.
I'll tell you what. Let's double turn you.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
We know that this is a danger with this game.
Look, you got me last time good with the double turn, so maybe you do. You
Maybe
do.
An early
yeah.
double turn.
Yeah.
No, you can do a lot of damage.
I can do a lot of damage, and I think I can maybe just kind of keep you
On the back
sparse
foot.
on resources.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a finest hour to hand out, and it's sort of interesting. Dragon is the obvious candidate. Yeah.
The dragon's like not in a position to die, you know. +1 save is huge.
That's huge.
Unless he's gonna fight a monster.
We
He
will
almost
Sentinels of the Bleak Citadel will give the prosecutors a 5 up ward.
And you have 5 CP.
Thank you. Yeah, 5 CP.
I'll tell you who I like finest houring actually right now is I'm gonna finest hour some Vindictors.
Woo! Yeah, that's like a major hammer you're gonna bring down. We're taking the double.
I don't know. We'll see. Okay.
All right.
No. Yes. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, he's talking to himself again. I'm making sure I don't have anything.
Yeah, we'll do. That's those 2 things I pass out. We'll do a comet.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, dude. Now you're gonna pop off.
7 on the dice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
were right.
said it.
Yep.
You said it.
Damn.
So I started a new goal. It's a very important goal.
Okay.
Would you like to know what it is?
Of course.
Okay, well, the new goal is we get 5 super chats before the end of the stream. We can buy new measuring sticks, therefore saving Zach and Meg's marriage, which also saves the Hobby Collab channel.
That's true.
Now, unfortunately, if we don't, Zach and Meg are probably going to get a divorce.
Divorce is a sin.
True.
I don't know.
True.
This is a Christian household.
The new Pope might have new feelings about it. We don't know yet.
Okay. Range of the comet, I believe, is 18, which is fun.
Yeah. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, 18. And then it hits everything within 6.
Oh.
And it disrupts magic within 12. So we're going to go...
Boom.
Boom.
Right near the Terrorgeist and the ghouls.
I'll tell you what's funny is... well, he would just kill it.
Oh, the Ushan.
Penning Usharon in.
Oh, sure.
Wait, that's not even 18. I can't even put it there.
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's the bat guy.
So we'll put it here.
Oh, it's in 6, huh?
I think so. I'd like it to disrupt Usharon's casting, which is 12. Okay. Here we go. It does the 2 up D3 mortal thing. Let's start on the Morbeg Knights.
Mm-hmm.
They're okay. Ghouls, 2 mortals, and your guy in the back there, he's okay.
Ghouls, 6 ups. Takes 2.
Right, so kill 2 ghouls. Not a great spell in that context. Yeah. It wasn't great.
Didn't do much.
It could have been. Okay. I think the other spell we cast with him, there's nothing to banish. I think we just Stormcast spells are all pick an enemy within 12 and do something to him. Except for this one. Well, this one is actually 18, although it's actually quite interesting. but I don't think it does me much good. No, I'm out of range. Okay, we'll do our lightning blast. I love this spell. Goes off on a 5.
Yep.
And we don't have a plus to cast this. So it does go off on a 6. All it does, John, I mean, you can roll to do it. We pick the closest enemy you and do D3 mortal wounds.
Cool.
Anywhere in the
you
board.
have
It's gonna
one
be
more
ghouls.
cast?
This is my final cast.
Okay, yeah. You don't do a modifier on my Dispel, do you?
Not that I'm aware of.
You got it.
Into the ghouls, 3 mortals.
Ooh. 6s.
They get some lightning and some comets hitting them.
Is this the one that jumps?
No,
The target?
but what the charm of the spell is it's not a 2-up D3, it is a D3.
Oh, I see.
And it hits the closest visible enemy unit,
Oh, okay.
regardless of range.
Oh.
So
That's pretty
you can cast it turn 1 across the battlefield, do D3 more. It's just good. It's just good, clean fun.
Good, clean.
I am done my hair phase. You got anything for me, John?
Oh, yeah. This is interesting. You don't have a fallback and charge or retreat and charge.
I
do
have
you?
no retreat in charge.
Dang.
On the loose, of course, are the Vindictors and the Prosecutors and the Knight Azeros. He doesn't do too. He's just going to buff them.
Feel you.
What he could do, that movement they did, if they're in combat, they can retreat without taking more.
Fine. I have to do a thing. So Priest is going to chant for Terrorgeist. This is the D3 2-up, that many Noble Deed. Go for a 2 here. Perfect. So we have our first 6 Noble Deed on the Terrorgeist. He's
Wow.
fully yoked.
Sweet.
Got it.
You might have to spend it to bring back some guard. We'll see. And I think I spend the CP. I don't think the fence does anything for me. I maybe stop these guys from flying as far. Maybe I put it here and stop these guys from charging. Ah, that does sound.
Yeah, that's quite good.
They move 5 or 6.
They move 5.
Wow, that is tempting. What I really want to do is keep the Morbeg Knights alive because they are very good. I can give them a 5-up board. Amazing. I think the fence, unfortunately, still just.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the fence. We're gonna do the.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
it's fence time.
there's nothing beats the effing fence. So Ushran on a 6. It is a 9. Go to an 8.
Okay. What I want to check real quick is to see, like, if when he's attempting to, if he gets the plus here.
Yeah.
For a deny.
Because he gets it on the cast for a manifestation, and he gets it for the banishing of a manifestation.
Banishment, no. Yeah, only banishment. No. Fence
Yo,
Would have
no.
done it anyway.
The fence is back. Best spell in
Okay.
the game.
I do
Regret that.
that.
Don't like
Sure,
that.
hate
happening.
me a fence. Can you clear this thing if I put it there? They move
2.5.
3 or 2.5. Yeah, I think. I don't think you.
I do not
Don't
think
think
I
you
can.
can.
Right in between those 2 buildings too. That's rough.
Theoretically, well, we like to
Oh,
not
okay.
move through these.
Okay, you okay? Okay.
Yeah, we'll say that we're going to keep the buildings here where they are
Sweet.
and that they block.
like
We don't have a lot of blocking otherwise on the board, so I think it's the right thing to do. Okay.
Continue on, good sir. That's a noble deed for
I do
Ush.
hate that. I hate that.
Don't like that.
Okay, so here's my next question. I'm going to try to figure out with them. Can they just
Charge his fence.
or do they have the move to get wholly within 6 here
Then teleport.
and then teleport? They would need to be. So their movement is 2.5.
Yeah.
So they would need.
Could you auto run them, or just run them?
You
But they-
can't run
Oh,
because of the fence.
the fence.
Can't run. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm not.
if you're trying to charge with them, then you wouldn't be able to charge.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. That's a bit of a problem.
I tell you what.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry to put a little.
No, that's. It's been a while since you've gone able to get one of your famous fence boners, and I know that you have one right now. So I'm glad I could help out there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is gonna be a quick movement phase. Yeah, I think the plan here.
It's been a while since Spec, to be honest, and I boy do I have missed a good fence.
Yeah, it's a good one. Okay. I think the plan here becomes doesn't change. The Vindictors will just be late to the game. All they were really going to do is come in and just create more of a, kind of what you did to me, create just a mess of where do you go.
Sure, yeah.
So,
Also a lot of good damage coming through, too.
Yeah.
I mean, against ghouls, right?
Yeah, against ghouls. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's okay, so cool. I think what we're going to do instead is just keep up with the plan, which is pile in and fight you.
Yeah.
I do need to be thinking about my battle tactic next turn. If you don't mind, John, just kind of lining them up back there outside of 3 of you, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, bud.
Oh, yeah. All right, while you're moving,
Yes.
Just a quick reminder, I did say there's a new goal. The new goal is so that we can buy new measuring sticks so Zach and Meg don't get a divorce.
It's all up to you
All up to
guys.
you,
It's
chat.
all,
Don't make Bartok sad. Bartok is going to be real tore up about it.
they say that it's never the kid's fault.
Yeah, Joplin will be fine, though.
Yeah, it's directly chat's fault in this case. How's chat doing? I see.
They're good. They're saying we should make Nightbot meaner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to be rude, yeah.
Nightbot needs to be mean, which is funny because iRock Unforgiven was just talking about how good vibes. Chat. So
Vibes
we
are
need
too
to stop
good.
that. There's a Hail Satan in there.
Oh, God.
It's good vibes.
I love it. The Flayers are dead, huh?
Not yet.
We hope so.
You have shooting combat across the board, pretty much?
I don't have much shooting combat at all, if I'm honest.
Oh, no way.
The dragon might.
I'm going to teach Nightbot. I'm just going to...
No shooting combat.
What? Wait, dragon?
Dragon doesn't. It's not a breath, remember. He's got to do a little magical...
Oh, he's like...
But those guys don't either. I actually thought they did.
Excuse me.
I always take for granted the shooting for death is just like always shooting combat because it's your breath or like it's a scream.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Tinsley says, I know Nightbot from a lot darker streams than this. I feel like we should top that. We should teach... When people do Nightbot, we should like put like how to make napalm.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Right, here's how you make napalm.
Schematics for
Yeah, here's how you make an IED. Welcome to the chat.
Oh, shit. Hard to come back from that.
hard to move on. Yeah, so any redeploys, John?
Oh yeah, that's it. Much like how your movement was short because you're in combat, a lot of my redeploy choices are also gone because I'm in combat. So I'm good.
Okay. I do some shooting. Let's shoot into the flares.
Yeah.
From the prosecutor. I believe this is my only shooting.
Cool.
Sorry,
Morbeg?
flares.
Flares,
Those guys
flares.
can't shoot in combat either,
Gotcha,
believe it
gotcha.
or not. Yeah. Those all go through, and they're rend 1.
Cool. 6s. Oof. It's
Hey,
gonna hurt.
those are D3 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 6s. You kill. 1, 2.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
Yeah, almost. I got 1 left, my man.
Okay.
Wait. 40k?
Leave him there. I can eat him in combat.
Yeah.
Do you care? Do you want to?
What do you mean?
Because I think the alternative is you could have pulled out a combat with him of the dragon. Like you're one guy. You're one guy's like that.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
I know there's an extent.
I'm trying to keep you at bay. Your rampage
yeah.
happens before the pile-in. I might want to stop your pile-in.
I can't eat Usharon.
I know, but you might attack Usharon and eat him in that sense.
Eat him in a more
bite-sized.
in a more World Star kind of way.
Yeah. In a World Star kind of way.
That's an interesting phrase.
That's a good. I'm gonna take Zach's advice. He's a gentleman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what he told me to do.
Now I just guarantee D3 ghouls.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any shooting?
I have 4 CP, but I'm not gonna go for it. You have fully healthed concussors. I'm good.
Okay, I suppose I need to charge the fence.
Yeah.
Oh, we missed this during the movement phase because your movement phase was so fast. Thank you. Askimov says, super cool that Zach and Meg are on the community showcase together. They should probably stay married.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can make it happen.
Next community article: recently divorced Zach and
Recently
Meg
divorced.
make a comeback, back on the Warcom.
That's what's on Warcom.
Wow.
Like there's a Warcom, Zach and Meg getting a divorce, and then like 2 weeks later, Zach and Meg are back. They're back, baby. And people were like on Facebook, like, "What the fuck is this? Why do I care?"
Yeah. I was thinking like under like the next art or the next model you guys do.
Over some sticks.
Yeah. And then like the Warhammer community Reddit is just like, don't get these sticks. They break
It
a marriage.
ruined my life. Sticks ruined my life.
These guys are sort of in an interesting position.
Watch out for the fight last on Ustron if you're thinking about him. I'm sure you are. In some sense, like in.
So if I just went 3 inches that way,
Does that not?
directly forward, am I in on this
yeah.
round?
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Him.
you're within 6. I'm sure.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So they need to, if they want to do something, they actually need to get a good charge roll here to leave space for the dragon.
Yeah. How's that? Sorry. I'm trying to be funny.
It was very funny. I wish people.
I was showing off our. What happened? Can you read?
You roll like a 2 or like
I rolled a
3.
5. I just got finished saying I need a pretty legit charge roll here.
Oh. Oh, well, you basically recreated.
I think that's just means they're not doing anything.
Oh, no.
That was a reroll
Sorry,
for
sorry.
CP, correct?
That was. I spent 1 CP to get 1 force charge. I think that's okay. I wish that this had not happened. But it is the case that now that this happened, I wish that also did not have had happened like that.
It's the double
Curse
turn.
of the double turn.
Yeah.
The curse of the double turn.
It is. Man.
Okay. Well. Boy.
That's a real pickle.
It's a real thinker. But I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So, start a combat phase.
Yeah. Eat some ghouls?
One last thing I'm thinking about doing is charging with the Knight Azeros. I don't think you can kill him.
Also locked in combat.
He also does some cute stuff where he could give the ghouls a -1 to hit.
It's not going
Hey,
anywhere
distance
fast.
is distance, man.
All right, that's
Oh,
okay.
it's this guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, I thought it was.
Knight Azeros. He's the
They just make up. There's
winged
so many
man.
units. They just make up names.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna start. So we eat 3 ghouls. That just kind of happens.
Oh, is it not like a 2-up or something?
Well, for ghouls it'll be a 1-up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
1-up. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
it's equal. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
I measured this already, and there's 2 ghouls within 3 of the dragon.
Also, it just takes him out of combat.
Wait, but you would.
I guess I won't do that then.
Oh, because you don't get a pile in? Yeah, don't do it.
'Cause I didn't
Don't
start
do it.
before
Yeah,
pile
don't
in.
do
I
it. Yeah,
won't do
don't do
that.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. So then the only other thing is on a 3-up. I don't think they have to have charged to use this ability. Let me check it. On a 3-up, no command points for the Morbeg Knights. No command points. For the
Oh, you
Morbeg
sure you don't
Knights.
want to do it to the serfs? Because I might want to stop a pile.
Oh, then
Yeah.
you shut down that.
Then I stopped your dragon from killing anything but.
Well, here's what's funny. If you spend the CP, then on a 3-up,
3-up.
I do it here.
Yeah, it's like, where do you feel? Do you want the for sure thing, or do you
I
want...
said that. Let's do that.
Okay.
Because I have this here.
Sure.
Yeah. So there's that.
Cool. So no more big knights, not using CP.
Yeah.
Serfs, we'll see. What is my detachment called again? I want to say the name.
Super Serfs.
Something about serfs. Immaculate serfs, immovable serfs,
Emboldened.
emboldened.
and
It starts with like an I.
Impossible Surfs.
In crazied.
Silver Surfer.
Incrazied spelled with an I.
Yeah. Impassioned.
Impassioned. Wow, I would have never guessed that. Okay, Impassioned Surfs.
Yeah.
So watch out for that.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. We're at an impassioned surfs time.
Okay. Well, you're activating Dragon, I assume?
Yeah, when does this thing work?
It's a reaction to your... good question. I don't have it open, actually.
And who are you going to pick to not get pylons?
I would pick the Dragon. Whenever you go with the Dragon, I'll pick the Dragon.
Right, okay.
I don't know if we roll that now or not. I don't even know if it matters.
I think it's combat phase.
Okay,
So,
okay. So we'll do it now.
Yeah, before.
So here's the 3-up.
Uh-huh.
Yes, successful. Oh, wait, you have to roll yours first.
Yeah. Wait, you also have to roll 3-up on it? Or you just spend a CP?
I don't.
You don't.
I totally forgot. Yeah, sorry.
Can we count that as my... Okay, here.
Your 3-up confused my 3-up.
So you waste a CP.
I waste a CP,
Yeah.
which is fine. I had 5. But that's a good ability because I had such a good ability. It immediately would have saved Ushran from taking any damage or the Flayer if you wanted to finish off the Flayer. But now you've rerouted.
Yeah,
CP.
we start actually here with the Draconic Arc Concussors. Cool. I didn't like what happened with them last round. I definitely, in hindsight, I should have Fine Starred them. They can't pull out from the ghouls, but they can get away from more ghouls. That's kind of what they're gonna do, and they're gonna swing into these guys. This is where being a Draconic Arc Concussor is nice because you don't have anything different when you charge. So here we go. Claws and Fangs.
That is very nice.
I would like to get rid of these guys. So I'm going to gamble on an auto attack here.
Okay.
And you can't auto defend. I did my roar thing.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, no 3s, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And then 3 and Ren 2.
Cool. I still have this objective, correct?
You still have this objective, yes.
So Protector of the Realm, 3-up goes to a 5-up. Come on, lucky day! Oh,
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. You could kill a guy. You're probably going to kill a guy. 2 6s.
These guys are... These guys are
annoying, huh?
being harder to get through than I...
They have the best save. They have a really good save.
2s and 2s. Crit mortals here. 2s and 2s. 2s and 2s. Half ones.
Reformed Bugman saying, Zach once again
Red
learning why Stormcast players take Paladors instead of Dracothians. He said that a couple minutes ago. I think he was...
I mean, I'm rolling quite poorly for that.
I think the thing is, I think on average you kill a lot more than you should be.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ren 2?
Ren 1.
Ren 1.
Yeah.
So 4-ups here.
Okay, and then there's 2, so 4 total.
4 total.
Into you, yeah.
6s here. You for sure kill 1. You kill 1.
You're also...
I'm rolling very good on my saves.
Saves and wards, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's fine. I do have Paladors on the painting table. I think Iridan is probably going to jump to the front of the queue before them. But they're, work has been done on them. Like, the creatures, the Paladors themselves are mostly finished. That said, I'm going to bring them out, and you're going to see that they're the Stormstrike Paladors, not the Vanguard ones. And then everyone's going to make fun of me all over again, a whole new way.
Sorry, to recap, you have 2 control each?
Yeah.
So I'm doing something really cute here.
You're going to give me the objective?
I'm going to give you the objective.
Okay.
Not just because I want the musician alive and the banner. Letting the point reset for myself lets me take this 2 more times.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, it might be a problem for me.
Um,
Somebody's getting LVP real quick. Somebody was tasked with a flank of the board, and they...
Yeah.
I blew it. You
again,
blew it.
I opened up the game talking about how terrified I was of them, too.
Fence also didn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you
It's
got
my
for me?
go,
It's your go.
Technically out of combat with the Flayer, so it's literally ghouls or Morbeg Knights is my election. That is strange. If anything, it's going to be so annoying. I'm going to have to shift ghouls. I think I shift ghouls into the dragon. So we're going to do that. In fact, actually, I can just string out in like a weird coherency way. So I'm going to leave a little trio at the end and just tap into the dragon, try to like screen him
Okay.
so that you don't get into
Players.
Ushoran.
Yeah.
Ushoran. Cool. I think at this point, if you were thinking about it, it's probably not an option.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be honest. I sort of wasn't.
Okay, cool.
Um,
That's okay. That's a little bit just so I can get 2 in. Cool. I think that looks good. Although we're playing it close with coherency. 5 into dragon.
mm-hmm.
Okay. 5 into dragon. 5, 9, 9 into your praetors or bodyguards.
Yeah, I'm at 3 CP.
I've got you at 2.
2, yeah, that makes sense. Although, why? What did I do?
You did an reroll charge.
Oh, reroll charge. Okay, yeah, we'll let it go.
Okay. Here is 5 guys, 10 attacks into the dragon. 4s and 4s, crit auto wound. Sorry, I should be rolling one more set. This is 3 attacks each. 1, 2s, 3s miss, and then 4s again. Not bad.
Not
Rend
bad.
1.
Plus the 3 6s you gave me. Okay, so 2 fails. I'm gonna roll 5. That's a mortal back at you.
Whew.
And let's do these 2 fails. Both go through though.
All right.
Okay.
And you get your board.
Oh yeah, thank you. 1, you said?
2.
2.
Oh no, 1.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I have to start to pull from this side. And then we said 4? No. 5. 9.
9, yeah.
9 into the others.
9 into the praetors.
Yes.
Okay.
4s. I probably should have all-out attacked.
No 6s.
Oh, weird, yeah.
Oh, there's one. There's one.
Oh, nice. 4s. If I can kill 1, that'd be cute. Yeah, got
Okay.
3 here.
Rend 1.
Rend 1.
4 ups.
Nice.
No, those guys don't do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, did you do the 1/6?
Oh.
Oh.
Ah. Get wrecked.
Okay. Yeah.
Not bad for me.
Yeah, you know, there's only those little guys can.
The thing is, like,
Nothing.
Zach is sticking around. Like, he's losing wounds here and there, but he's not dying like I'm dying, man.
That's true.
I could use the Praetors and pull Usher on it.
You could. I don't know if you want to.
Well, it just kind of
It locks him in, yeah.
Locks him in.
But I don't know. You would immediately kill a lot and get Noble D from it, which I would love.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure on it. I'm kind of trying to look at movement and see what I'm thinking. But
Honestly, actually, if you don't do that, then I go in somewhere else you don't like, huh? In a sense, you tie me up.
Well, those, yeah.
Assuming he doesn't wreck them.
Yeah.
I guess he's shaving all defense for that or something.
True.
Yeah. I think we still keep Ushan out of things for now.
Cool.
And the Praetors, you will go with the dragon next.
Yep.
All right.
Do I need to get rid of the flare? No.
Yeah, I was like, I hope you kill the flare.
We'll keep the flare around for now.
Keep him around.
It
And
means
you
you're
are still. Did we use your Scourge of Ghyran thing where he's finest hour again?
I didn't. I chose not to find out him. I find out the Vindictors,
Oh.
failing to think about the fence situation that they find themselves in. Although they're really going to stab that fence up.
That's true. I can probably
That's
just.
fantastic.
Okay, here we go. I always forget how many bites he has. I think it's 7. Yep, it's 7. Here we go. I'm not all attacking here because I already did. 4s into the ghouls.
Yeah, I have all of the faith in the world
Wow.
that you'll murder this unit.
That's
No?
a win.
These are 2s.
Yeah.
Ren 2.
Yep. Right through.
So 6 damage.
Yep. 6s. Oh, dude. Oh,
What?
I'm gonna reroll this one. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I have a coherency problem, so let's hope you kill more.
World's strongest ghouls.
5s. Sorry, 3s and 3s.
Yeah.
That's an auto wound.
Cool.
Okay, so 4 at Ren 1 here.
This is auto wound, right? Not more.
Yeah, auto wound.
Ren.
Ren 1.
Oh, actually, these go right through. I'm not touching an objective
so
anymore.
8 damage.
8 damage.
That's what you did last time.
6s.
No, that was with the concussors.
Yeah, yeah, right. The mounts are kind of whiffing for me here.
Trying to imagine how this
This
looks.
is
Why
me.
is that dragon over
I think I'm good
attacking
now.
and people over there dying?
Yeah, it's not
Kinda
cool.
weird.
They're just like, yeah. They're
Cool.
just piling
They're
in.
that delusional.
They're just piling in. You're go, John.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I just have more bag knights, huh? So more bag knights into your concussors. Let's see if we can kill. I'll be happy if I kill one more, dude. That would be amazing.
It's a weird unit. It's 2 weird units to be grinding like this.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I know Draconkers are good, but you know it's not as many dice, and so that's fair. And they hit on 4s with their monster attacks, and
Well,
I wish something happened on 6s. That was 3s, and this is 4s.
okay.
Next will be 4s and 3s. Ren 1.
Ren 1. These so these are 4-ups.
Yep. Nice save.
Okay, so far.
This is where I really got you last time.
Yeah.
It's just 2 now. So 6 attacks, 4s and 3s. 4s. Oh, dude. Yeah, look at these mounted.
what is happening?
Just tearing through these poor metal boys. 3s.
Okay.
Oh, I
my
dropped
God.
one. I didn't drop one
Still
last
pretty
time.
good. Still pretty good.
Ren 1.
Ren
2
1,
damage there.
4-ups.
Okay.
Also good.
Oh, very good.
Nice.
Also good. No 6s, no mortals back, but I cannot complain about that at all.
Yep.
It's weird. That was not a lot of damage back and forth there on 2 units that kind of do a lot damage.
Yeah.
We literally, sorry.
They're just phoning it in over there.
Right,
Left
John and I
flank,
literally
phoning it
right
in.
before the stream were like, these guys delete whoever touches
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
And here we are now.
No Varen guard.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Praetors also hang out where they're at.
Don't move in too far.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No. Go. 15 attacks.
Uh-huh.
3s and 3s.
Any all attacks or anything?
No.
Before we do this, okay.
Ooh,
This
good
is
roll.
a good roll.
Sorry, 3s?
Yeah. 6s don't do anything here. 3s again. Also
Oof,
good.
you might get the
Also
spot here.
good. Rend 1.
Yeah, right through.
2 damage each.
Might be it. This is 8 times 2, 16.
That looks like more than 6. But it will be a lot.
6s. Ooh, a lot of 6s.
Quite good.
Oh man, 5 6s. You kill, is this 11?
Yeah.
Now I didn't pull away from the dragon because I was scared you were going to hurt Ushran.
But that's it.
But
Except for
now-
fence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can pull the fence, but we'll see.
How many wounds is it?
10, 4-up save, 6-up board. You can,
Ooh.
no, you don't think so?
No. I actually don't think I mathematically. It has 10 health.
10 health, yeah.
Yeah, I actually mathematically don't think I can do it.
You're plus 1 to
Man.
wound, though, because of...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
in their finest hour, they can take on a fence.
Also, mathematically, I can absolutely do
Yes,
it.
absolutely destroy it.
12.
I'm gonna pull away from this objective. Maybe open up Ushran moving this way. Yeah. Wait. Calculated.
3s and 3s here.
3. Cool. Anything on 6s?
No. Their weapon ability is anti-charge plus 1 range. 3s
In
and
a sense,
2s.
the fence charge, dude.
In a sense, the fence charged me. Fair. Rend 1 on those.
5 ups here. 5s. Damage?
1 each.
Oh, yeah, he's alive.
They do
But that's
one
okay. You know
damage.
what? The Knight Arcanum can
6.
go too.
Oh, nice. You're mostly there. I have 4 wounds left. Oh, wait, I have a ward. Wait, did this a ward? I forgot. No, it's not a ward.
And he's got
Did I-
anti-manifestation.
Is this a ward?
This one.
I have no idea. Never mind.
No, they have a ward though.
Did I roll my
I don't
ward?
think you rolled
I
wards.
completely spaced. I mean,
Okay.
wait, was that chat? Did I roll too many saves? Did I just
Double
roll
ward?
twice?
Ward,
yeah.
ward your wards.
Yeah, did I double ward?
Knight Arcanum. 3s.
Too dumb to be playing AOS.
Rend 2.
Run 2, 6s. Nice. Damage?
D3. 4 damage.
4 damage.
Oh, he almost got it.
6s. Okay. Oh, at least that makes me feel better. I either have 1 health or
3 health.
3 health.
But that's fine.
Either way, I'm alive.
You're alive.
Well, that was dumb. Okay.
Yeah, that was. I could have gone
That
better.
was how'd it go?
Let's see if these guys get a move.
3 up. Ooh. 12 inches? I don't have a 12 inch.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't remind me.
You could almost get to this objective.
I don't want that.
You could
I
just
have,
feed them to a Terrorgeist.
I have more than you.
True.
So I don't need it. And I absolutely don't want it.
At the moment, you're currently screening this objective, but just barely.
I mean, I don't think that matters for me too much.
Okay.
I mean, I almost want you to take that one. That's the one you, because this one's gonna leave for me. You take that one, I can come get it back.
Yeah, I want to take. I don't know. I'm thinking too hard. He's trying to make me think about the game.
Here's what I think I'm gonna do.
All right. What are
We're
we doing?
going to basically make a bit of a mess for Usha.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Beforehand.
Making a mess.
Like. Oh.
We can't get into combat here,
Okay.
but we'll get as close as we can.
Is this okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because now I have to go like here. Like your dragon's completely protected now. Actually, there's no way I could charge a dragon.
Okay.
It would just be like this angle.
Interesting.
Hey, Liberty.
Interesting. Okay. This is an interesting game, John.
It is.
Saray, score me up. It is
Let's
a
do it.
6-point turn.
In no sense do I think I have this at all.
Yeah, I'd have felt better about a couple other things going on there. The big one is that there were like Vindictors right here, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't really actually know what that does for me.
I kind of wish you killed the fan.
Yeah. Maybe it was the right thing to happen. And that's it.
Going into Flesh Eater Courts.
Yeah. Gosh, this is a tough one. I'm going to take 2 objectives. One
you
of
kind
which
of need to do that anyway, right?
Yeah, these 2 are kind of cute. Can we mark just for honestly my sake?
Yes. I'll put a Z on ones that I can no longer claim.
Okay. Thank you.
So you're talking about doing attack on 2 fronts.
Attack on 2 fronts is the battle tactic Flesh Eater Courts are going to be doing. Yeah, I'm just looking at the timing of my my stuff. Okay. Interesting. Let's do.
Wait, which ones did I have? Do I have more?
You have more. You have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did I take
5.
Did I take that one at turn 1?
You took this one with this
Yeah,
because
you
you
did.
had to, because I took this from you, and then you just got this back.
I got that one back now?
You got this one back. We had a whole.
No,
I had
no,
a,
you
I had
gave
a-
it back to you.
Oh,
I had a whole
3.
speech. I had a whole speech about.
Oh my god. I'm so screwed for points later on. Yeah. Just like you said. Okay.
Megan's claiming she didn't lose those sticks, so
This is how
would she
This is
know
how it
that?
starts.
see? Told you.
Well, yeah, Meg, the sticks were just lost because we took them down to the car. Like, or they were lost during your game with Vino, which he says they were not. So wait, I can't take any of those 4 anymore.
No, you can take this one more time. Because you didn't have this turn 1, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
Wait,
That's when I got
the
it.
second one.
Because I don't have it now.
Yeah. You have it. Yeah.
Did I ever take that? No.
You did. Because you lost this one.
Oh, and then I jumped over.
And then you jumped over with a 3-up. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm screwed. Okay, well that's okay. I think that's fine.
The thing is, I mean, it's gonna happen to us.
But not this one. This one I'm still okay on.
You're okay,
Yeah.
forever almost. Oh,
Yeah. Well, if you
maybe
take it back,
till turn
yeah.
4 at least.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it gets dicey.
It gets dicey.
It was gonna happen anyways. It just happened.
I maybe wish I had done a little more at the double turn, but I also sort of am like, your Morbid Knights are down to 2. I mean, when I look at the board, all you really have, I mean,
I don't have a lot.
you have Usharan and the dragon.
Yeah.
And those are scary, but I'll take it. Yeah. Okay. I like this. I like where I'm at.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Okay, where was I? I was doing some noble deed allocation. We have the priest that needs the 2-up himself. E3 2-up, getting some noble deed. That's 3. That's his first 3, and then the chair is going to also give him 3.
Also, just FYI, little clarity
Amazing.
as John keeps going. I had the 5-up ward token on the guys. If you do anything in the hero phase, they don't have the 5-up ward, but I put it on at the end of my hero.
Okay.
Yeah. Like what?
Also, yeah, Zach, you did clarify that you don't hold the have a turn.
Correct. Yeah.
That's out.
I just also, John, want to make sure I'm holding within 12 of him, but I think I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. We got the priest up to 6 noble deed. That's very helpful.
Now, both your wizards here are -1 to cast because that comet.
Gotcha. Thank you for
So
letting
you
me
can try
know.
to ban the comet, banish the comet, but I'm just going to comment you again if you do. I'm going to leave a comment.
Yeah.
Comment.
And that's your second.
Go to hell.
That's your second
Comment.
manifestation.
Yeah. +1 to banish. You can also just drop him a ward save and a spell.
Yeah, we'll banish the comment.
Okay.
This is on a 6, coming from the Terrageist. Yeah, Terrageist.
Well, it's on a 6. It's on whatever the comment is,
Oh, sure.
which is probably a 6.
Probably 7 to a 6
Go +1.
because you have 2 manifestations.
Oh, correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have your hammer vehicle thing.
Yeah, the DS.
I'm just gonna roll it. 'Cause I'm gonna roll 2 1s or 2 6s. Nothing.
No, you need a 5 to banish.
Oh no way.
Mhm.
5. 10.
Banished.
I like that. Usharan is gonna cast. We're lined up for some cute little recursion here. Doesn't happen too often. Little Charnel Feast.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do Charnel Feast against your Praetors.
Mm-hmm.
They're 3 wounds each.
3 wounds and they do have the ward.
Not likely, but it's cute if we do. So we're gonna do some mortal wounds.
Okay.
If I happen to kill a model, I'm gonna get a flare back.
Mm-hmm.
So here it is. This is a 6. 7.
You are 2 denies, 2 more spells. That's it.
I have 1 more spell.
Yeah, I'll try to deny this, but it is successful.
Okay. I need a 3 followed by no wards from your end. Here we go. Oh, I saw 5 too. It's just two mortals. Oh,
You
okay.
take 1.
You halved it. That's okay. It's still damage. +2 move, +1 hit and wound, or +1 wound on the ghouls. Could be really cute. I'm gonna make sure I get my noble D from that. Here it is, Usharan, +1 wound really from to the ghouls. 6 here. 11. Last
I
spell.
have it. I have it. No.
Okay.
Okay.
That's another noble deed. Cute. We're halfway there for Ush. Priest. Oh man, I've been misplaying my priest. And I guess it was inevitable because the ghouls had to string out for C as a center, but he wants to pass down a 5-up ward. He hasn't been able to. I guess Morbid Knights are as good a target as any. So here's a 5-up ward. Priest. Fair. He'll bank it.
Okay.
2. Oop. Okay. That is the hero phase for myself. Do you need to do anything in the hero phase? have 3 CP, you have 2.
What would I do?
Who are you asking?
You. I had you at 4.
I have 3. I tried to spend on the no pile-in for the serfs, and second one was casting the fence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually don't really. I don't know what I'm gonna spend my CP on. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking about trying to cast a spell. I think I cannot bring the comet back in. But I might just try to bring the hammers in because otherwise I don't know, and I'm not redeploying anywhere.
The hammer could screen me.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Let's try to, yeah, we'll see, and then we'll go from there.
And a CPA on.
Plus one, minus one. See if it's a deny. I do think that is a success on the hammers.
I rolled a 10.
Well,
Rolled
regardless.
10. Okay, so no hammers. Okay, so we got that all sorted out.
Glad we figured all that out.
Got it.
Movement
Okay,
phase.
movement.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything fun. I was gonna say, well, it was fun, but not related to the game.
The priest is going to bring back. What did you kill? Did you actually kill anything?
I don't think he's killed anything.
No way. Oh no, he's killed guard. He's
Oh,
killed guard. I was like, I swear he killed a unit.
Yes, yeah.
So the priest is going to spend his 6 that he just got.
It's funny against Flesh Eater Courts. You know, you guys heard me say earlier I was gonna do the pipeline situation, but I think I'm switching now to not killing things anymore. And I'm serious about that. Like I don't want more. I don't want 2 flares, 3 flares. I want somewhere else on the board where they can do work for you. I want these things stuck and not max out, right?
Yeah.
There's no real reason to. Like I was saying earlier, I think I can just sort of play against Usharan and the Terrorgeist now. And I like what I've got. I like my resources against that.
Mm-hmm. Flair is running
Okay.
2. I'm trying not to. I have to play the primary well if I want to capitalize on my strength of what's happening right now.
Right, and I really need your primary to plummet.
Yeah.
Because that's how I'm going to. Because mine is.
Yeah.
Going to plummet.
And the argument is that I let you tick this objective down to 2 so that you can't cap it anymore by taking other objectives, which is interesting. The Flayer has done this for me, but you have a CP to maybe shoot this thing. What can you shoot it with?
Nothing.
Really? Nothing over here that's near the fence could shoot?
No.
What's the range on these guys? 12?
10.
10? Okay. Okay, I feel comfortable with that, I guess. Okay.
What you want to be on the lookout for
Is the pile in.
is the pile-in.
Yeah, I see that.
But that's what you've got, and you need to tag it.
Yeah.
So you might get a couple Praetors.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Talking
Good
about folks at home right there. Just they got a 3-inch pile-in, so they'll probably be into him, but maybe just 2. Let's measure it so we know. It's good information for John to know moving forward. I believe it looks like maybe 3 could get in.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I would have to try to stop you. Maybe I activate ghouls first, try to wrap you.
I like that activation first for what's going to happen over here.
Again, this is what I'm struggling with, right?
Yeah, you and I. This is an interesting game.
I want you to have this point.
That's a dumb fight. But you also want more than me, no?
I want more than you. Yeah. You
So how are you going to get?
I mean, it's a good question, right?
I mean, it's sort of win-win, lose-lose for
I mean,
both
that's how I get it.
in a way, right? Because if I kill him, if you don't, yeah, that one is interesting. If I
This is so dumb.
if I take it again, yeah.
Am I gonna let concussors just run around?
You're thinking about leaving.
I'm thinking about leaving, dude. Okay, let me move other things.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you leave and don't, and so the other interesting thing is, I wonder in this game how you're feeling about double turning me, because I points can be tight.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
I think I will see if I curse myself with a double turn, and I'm wondering now. I think that we are exponentially more cursed, or we're exponentially not cursed necessarily, but it is becoming more foolish to take a double turn for both of us. I think.
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
this continues.
Yep. Okay, I gotta make a decision. I don't know if there's a correct decision. Yeah, I keep stealing yours. I'm gonna do it because it's the cute thing.
Mhm.
I'm gonna actually ignore your concussors. It's actually very mature of me.
You're gonna de-escalate.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
And what's selling me is that you can just bring him back if I kill him.
I can bring back 2 of them.
You can bring back 2 of them, which you have too.
But yeah, which is what I've got now. And late game, 2 concussors could be scary. Or they could do what they've been doing up until now,
Which is nothing.
and do shit all. Have you heard that phrase? Did you 2 hear that phrase growing? You guys are Bay Area kids.
You shit all?
Shit all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that was one time a friend of mine from Sacramento said it, and I never heard it before, and I was like, "What?" This is like maybe 5-6 years ago. It was the first time I heard shit all.
Yeah.
He's like, "I got shit all to do tomorrow. I can come over." I was like, "Wait, what'd you say?"
Means I ain't got shit to do.
All right. So the way I've moved, Terrorgeist is actually helping deal with these javelin guys, maybe with the dragon eventually. That's where he wants to be. Ushran is actually staying in the thick of it. The fence not dying actually screwed his pathway that I made for him. He would have loved to charge into that, I think, and beat some dudes up. We're taking the dragon, the Star Drake, head on.
Okay.
Possibly, if it comes to it. Would love to just ignore him, have Ghoul screen another turn, and kill something. Concussors are getting completely ignored. I'm terrified of what they may potentially do.
Well, they can swing currently into your terrain.
Terrain, yeah. So the priest might just want to run here.
But
last
does
decision.
yours works in the same way as most of those types, where I can't touch him until that thing gets ready?
I believe so, yeah. The Morbeg Knights have flown over to take this back objective, and I'm actually going to recur. This happens in the movement phase.
Yeah, you could have done this at any point.
Recur at this objective, solidifying
More.
that I'll be holding more. And also my battle tactic, even if the flare happens to die from a pile-in. Now the last decision here is priest. I guess I could pop out like a cute little nest doll after you pop this. Cute. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay.
Okay.
He's not supporting anybody. He's simply trying to live. But yeah, priest is just chilling. We ignore the concussors because we want that to tick resources for you and make it uncappable in the future.
Okay.
That is my movement phase. I don't love the decisions here, but it's kind of cute, the things I'm doing. I'm going to ask if you want to redeploy.
All you.
Cool. Let's shoot. I think we shoot everything into Mr. Stardrake. It's everything, but it's literally one thing. Terrorgeist, little shriek action. 4 and 2 to Stardrake. 4. Nope. Good talk.
No shooting from me, sir.
All right.
Charges.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 3 from the Terrorgeist. Ooh, I didn't change it, but the delusion's still +1 save. +1 charge would have been nice, but I can reroll. Here's a 3.
It's good so far.
Nice.
Okay.
Takes a 7, Terrorgeist.
Now they have fly, so they can't get -1 from the cover, which is a bummer.
Mm.
But they do have a 5 upward.
Yeah, same thing crossed my mind when I had flares here as well.
Hope they do well.
Here is Ushran. Range charge. Makes it a 10. Now I'm gonna put him dangerously close to the Stardrake. He might actually already be in.
Do you want to be in?
He is just out
Okay.
currently, but it's anyone's play to maybe put him in.
You can try to shut down my pylons.
I can try to shut down pylons. I can also try to block with ghouls, and that's how I would shut out the combat. But I might take it if I know things are going well with the Terrorgeist.
Okay.
So rampages first
Very
and foremost.
interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Rampages.
Very interesting.
Starting with me, making you fight last with the these are praetors?
These are prosecutors.
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 Now hold on.
Yeah.
Heads up.
Yeah.
This almost never comes up, or I never remember it. They are Ruination Chamber. Whenever you use a non-core ability, they ignore it on a 4-up.
Okay. There's nothing I can do about that.
There's nothing you can do about
Cool.
it. We get to see if it actually works. Here we
Control
go.
1 or 2?
Control 1, I believe.
2 up, you fight last.
Okay.
4 up.
Ruination Chamber says,
Yeah.
have fun.
Absolutely. Fine.
Interesting. I have quite the decision here. Now that I know these guys are fighting last, right? And I think.
So also here,
Sorry?
do you want to be a little further away from me here? Because I can get you back into combat here. I can pile in.
I mean, there's nothing I can. I don't think there's anything.
You
Can't run. I retreated. I don't take the mortals, but I have to move 12.
Can I not just basically back up? Not.
Oh, sure.
How does that work against? Does that change at all? Yeah, can I not just re-engage them?
I guess you could. Yeah. Within 6, you could get both in probably. True.
You couldn't have gone far.
I don't think so.
Further?
Let me see. I was here. No, you're good. That's a good catch. I think you could take that if you want. It is what it is. I've made enough contingencies.
Yeah.
Where I'm not going to lose points. It sucks that I'm going to lose models, but at least you're going that way.
I don't know that I even want to do that right.
Right. And these are your primaries right here. It's literally 1, 2.
Because you're getting more how?
I'm getting more by taking that. 1, 2, 3. And that would be 4. That would be 4.
That would be 4.
But I would
I
get
can't,
my battle
but I
tactic.
can't. Sorry, how do these work? Can I control or contest these anymore?
Good question.
What does it say?
I don't. Yeah, it's just not. You can't contest it.
I can't contest it at all.
Yeah, because I remember running into this as a FEC player where I didn't get my +1 save bonus because it just ticked out.
Well, it might not be on the card. It might be in the app. But what that means though is that how many do I control right now?
Oh, that's a good question.
You still contest it.
Oh, you can. Okay.
You can.
Sorry.
Okay.
To prevent the opponent from controlling it, but they cannot control it themselves.
Oh, that's the wording. So I don't control the objective, so I don't get my +1 save.
Okay.
It works for you because you can stop me from taking these points.
Yeah, you can still deny.
And then how does the hold more work, right? Are you holding anything right now, technically?
That's really the question.
That's the question.
That I'm asking.
That's the question.
Right. Do I hold anything, or do you have hold more by basically? I have 1.
Yeah. That's a good question. It doesn't change anything on my end, but it does inform Zach.
Well, if you're contesting,
I don't know. You would know.
I think it's contesting just to stop them controlling it.
That's funky, right?
Yeah, I technically. Yeah. What does it say? Can no longer control.
You cannot control it.
Yeah. So I don't even think I can stop you from doing more. I think you just need to get 2 to get more than me at this point.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I almost shouldn't have touched that. Interesting.
Do you want 2 not?
It's done. It's okay.
Okay.
All right, back to the game, and then hopefully chat can confirm this, so we're just not making up
anything
rules.
Wrong there. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with either way, either decision. I'm gonna go with ghouls first and try to block off your dragon.
No, I do have a couple things too.
Yeah.
I've got my eating thing.
Oh yes, please.
So this time we will try to eat ghouls. So 3 ghouls get eaten.
3 ghouls get eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna pile in with ghouls. We're looking quite thin. Yeah, I'm scared for my flare as well. We're going for it. Doesn't really change anything, does it? You have to pile in closer to the unit you're in combat with. Is that right?
No, I can pick a target and pylon. All I can do is not get. The unit cannot get further away
from the target that you
I cannot pull out of combat with any units in the process.
So you can choose the flayer.
No, I'm currently not within 3 of him.
Okay.
So he cannot be the target of my pylon.
Perfect.
So if you slide that way quite a bit, it might be enough.
Yeah. That's what we're doing. Green left.
Green left. Right. Scooching in there.
Yeah. But the election is Star Drake, obviously, that we're moving towards. And hopefully that slide prevents the Flayer from getting killed. Yeah, and we're kind of locking the Star Drake in place, at least for moving forward. He can pivot, of course. Yeah, I think we put everything into Mr. Star Drake here.
All right.
Yeah. Here is 5, 10 exactly.
All defense. I have 1 CP left.
Correct.
All defense to Star Drake.
All out defense.
10, 20.
Are you using any CP, John?
Or do I want to all defense those guys?
Who's finest hour? No, just
nobody during your turn. The Star Drake will take it. We'll hang on.
Okay.
All right, so you're not all defensive.
I'm not all defensive.
Okay.
Again, I haven't made a decision where Ushran could possibly go into Star Drake. Not to scare you into making a bad decision, but I could go either way. That's why I'm going with ghouls first. It's only round 1.
4 up. Lava attacks. We'll all defend here.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's catastrophic if you lose the dragon.
Yeah.
4s with auto wound. Getting a lot of attacks because we got Noble D nearby.
Did you pull 6s?
No. I'm just pulling fails right
I
now.
just have 2.
Yeah, not 4s. Actually not great. We've done the most attacks we've ever done.
And Eddie over there.
Biggest
completely normal.
Yeah.
Normal amount of hits.
4s.
Not bad.
There it is. Yeah, that's not bad. Rend 1.
And these are auto wounds. 2 back in.
Cool.
So 3 ups here. That's a mortal back at you.
Nice. I'll take the 6, or you take your 5.
And he takes 2.
Cool.
They're Rend 1.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
I lose 1. Cool. And it's your go.
I mean, I think Ushran's just a pylon kind of a guy.
Get him in. Nice.
Potentially keeping him out.
Oh,
Or no,
yeah.
you can still get him in, huh?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know if this shuts down the Star Drake. But we slap Ushran. These guys can do some stuff. 15 attacks here. 3s, Ren 1.
Ooh, let me think about...
Yeah.
All out.
You could still do the concussor thing. They're Rend 1.
They are Ren 1.
Yeah, I'll
All defense?
all defense, yeah.
All right.
Okay, I want to check the Praetor's soul bonding range.
They're soul bonded.
I think it's just in combat range. Okay, not wholly within. Okay, so here we go. 3s and 3s. Good. Oof. I wish 6s did something. That's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I think there's another. Okay, so 3s again.
Whew, it's a good roll.
Also good. Ren 1, John.
Eesh. I'm glad for the all-out defense here.
Yeah.
4s. Oh
That's
my
also a good
gosh!
roll. You failed
Amazing.
1.
Oh my gosh, I would have
2 damage.
I would have
Save
tripled.
rolls
Would have
we've
plugged
seen in a while.
Yeah. Sorry, 2 damage?
2 damage.
If I didn't all-out defense, that would be quadruple the damage. 5s here.
He does take both.
Take both.
But you know, that kind of happened to me over here. Remember, you went half the Moorbeg Knights.
Yeah.
And then I made all my saves. Where are you going?
2 tough armies.
Little tit for tat. What gives me the most information here? I think I go with Terrageist, so I see where the prosecutors,
What they look like.
they look like before I go with Ushran. So I'm just going to take the 3 to be on this terrain piece. Not that it does anything, just closer to the dragon. Maybe not. I say that, and I don't want to be closer to the dragon.
Never mind. Disregard.
Yep, disregard. Everything from the Terrorgeist here.
Okay. Any all-out attacks?
Yes, all out attack. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm thinking about. So what's going through my head is I have a once per game enhancement that I can do for more attacks. Do I want to use it here or save it for the Star Drake? Do I think I'm gonna get to use it again, or is he gonna focus fire me? I think I'm gonna save it. Here is just +1 attack because of his noble deed.
Okay.
And then 2 for the companion weapons. Here's the Talon and Fangs from the guy on top. 3s and 3s. Sorry, 2s and 3s. 2s. Cocked. Fails 1. 2s and 3s here. Rend is 1.
Rend is 1. 3 goes to 4.
Woo!
Very hot.
Good save.
Ward? How much damage?
2 damage each.
Taking 1.
Nice.
I'm going to set their damage right there for now.
Here is the fun weapon.
Yeah.
So the Maw. We're not using her once per game, so we're only getting to 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s.
This is the Scourge of Ghyran version, correct?
No, those foot characters are what is in
Right.
the Scourge of
I don't know
Ghyran.
why
He has the monster trait.
Monster trait, thank you, that's what I meant.
Yeah, from Ghyran. So this is 3s and 2s on 6s to hit. It's going to be 6 mortal wounds per dice.
Yeah.
So we're looking at like a minimum like 30 mortal wounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible. So we've been rolling very funky.
Yeah,
Anything can happen here.
Here we go. Everyone pray for 6s.
There's 2.
Casual 12 mortals.
Casual 12 more. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I think you're still alive, but yeah. 2s on the others. Nice. You got
drop one.
One save, Rend 2.
Rend 2. This is a 5 up.
Yeah.
Oh.
D6. So that's 17.
Okay.
Woof.
Okay, here we go. These are 5 ups.
I'm supposed to save that for the Star Drake, man.
We have 4 successes. So that's the one who already has a wound on him. 1 dead, 2
13.
dead, 3 dead, 4 dead,
Almost.
4 dead. Almost a 5th. Okay.
All right. I couldn't have hoped for better.
We pull out of Ushuran. We
Yep.
can. Actually, I don't know that we really can.
Yep.
Oh, and Pussy still has a pylon.
You want this one or that one?
I want the guy closer to you. They also have a fun 2-inch coherency.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. And there's 2 wounds on that unit.
Cool. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Oh,
he has more attacks.
he has more talons.
Not done yet.
I don't know why people didn't ever think this guy was good.
Yeah,
when he first came out, they're like,
I think he's good. I've seen him in tournament play. So when you got me onto him actually, and then I tried him and I was like, oh, he's actually kind of good. And I brought him to a tournament, and then the only other Feck player also had him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I must be doing something right. Zach was right.
He's good.
3s and 2s here. This is claws.
Also rolling well. No whiffs yet on this combat.
Easy to whiff on the hits when it's a companion. 2s is what I'm looking for.
Well, good thing.
Yeah. Rend 1.
Rend 1.
2 damage.
Yeah, they might be in trouble. Although this is good.
Yeah.
In fact, they only failed 2.
Yeah.
But the unit has 4 wounds left.
Yep. You need 5 up here.
No. These guys are 2 wounds each, not 3. So they're dead.
2 wounds each.
Yeah, they're 2 wounds. I'm sorry. My
okay.
bad. They are not 3 wounds each.
God.
Sorry about that. Yes.
No, I can't believe I've done that much damage with the Terror guys.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it was looking bad for the mini.
Yeah.
Okay, it's yours.
Okay.
Concussors. We can also pull the fence. Either way, we're pulling the fence. That's not like I can hit you with the
fence. That's my active. No,
that's not your activation. You do
that.
that at the end, but we can.
What do you mean? No, I fight the fence. It's a fight activation. Right?
Yeah, but you want to do something else first, don't you? Or no?
Not yet. All I have left is the Star Drake.
You want to force him to pile in.
I want to see what you do with Ushuran.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So yeah, that was Vindictors in defense.
Yeah, I only had 3-1 wounds. I'm gonna choose not to fight the Star Drake.
Okay. de-escalation.
Yeah. Just kidding. Gotcha. Have to move. Yeah. We're just gonna go. Oh man, this is interesting.
The toughie.
Sorry. I'm almost in like a perfect spot here. Okay. Usharan, into your
Praetors.
Praetors.
Okay.
Something with a P.
Yep.
It's going to be 9 attacks. 9 attacks, 3s and 3s here. 3s and 3s. This is just regular, his offhand. He's just like slapping you around. 4 at rend 1.
Okay, these are 4-ups.
2 damage.
2 damage. These are 5-ups. And take 1.
Take 1.
Here's the big scepter.
The scary one.
Yep. 3s and 2s here. Getting +1 attack because
we've seen this end games and we've seen it with
Old Whiffaroony.
That was the hard part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing happens on
Somehow
6s.
he rolls 5 1s.
2s. Yeah. Here it is. 2s. Oh my
Not
God.
good.
We are
Dude.
not
Rend 2?
We're in this future.
in
Rend 2.
zone.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty good.
It's also pretty good. So, unfortunately,
It's still 12 damage?
it's still 12. It's still, yeah.
Minimum 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are D3s. I get +9. That's 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's funny. I said I'm fine just playing against the dragon and Usharan, but they've rolled very well.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Not good.
So this is 4. So there's 1
Oh,
gone.
Those are 5 up wards, by the way, and you
2,
failed
3.
way too many.
Still alive,
4.
though.
Yeah, they are still. These guys do have. So 1, 2. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 2 left.
Yeah. Usharan goes as 6 noble deed.
And 1 on.
My God.
Nasty.
Not ideal.
Um,
That's all my activations that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you give me some.
Does this guy not fight the guy on your terrain?
No, I don't think I think he's too busy sitting in his chair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I could double check.
Yeah,
You think he would fight?
I think he might.
Well, maybe. Maybe his combat range is now chair range.
I think it just counts as the
yeah.
range of the chair. Although it would be Zach's go anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go into the chair.
I mean, it says you remove him from the table. He can't move ability.
Okay.
He
Okay,
can't.
never mind.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's not like he's garrisoning at like the Boss Rock Tower or anything like that.
I mean, it specifically says all attacks that would target the steward would attack the terrain.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I think maybe not.
Okay. Yeah, that actually makes
If
sense.
Brad's in chat, he knows. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm missing something.
No,
Fours
I
and
think
2s.
you're right.
This is the first time we've broken average on the bites. Ren 2 there.
This is into chair.
Yep.
So this is Ren 2, goes to 6s. Take them all. 3 damage each? 2 damage each?
2 damage each.
No ward on the chair. We are taking 8.
What's his health?
We have 2 more.
Okay. And then here are the guys on top.
Yep.
That's 2 mortals.
Okay. Dead.
Okay,
Dead chair.
cool.
My priest gets out and takes D3 mortals.
Takes 3.
Is it mortals? Yeah, that's weird. I got to save. 6s. Takes 2.
Okay.
He gets out 3 inches away. Try to make it difficult for you to murder him.
Mm-hmm.
Out of here.
I'm out of here. I didn't like that chair anyways.
Bye-bye.
There. 2 is 2 priest points. Sweet.
Okay.
Interesting, huh?
Do you have anything left to go?
No, if you piled into the Morbeg, then I would have maybe been able to go
Yeah.
with them if you didn't kill him.
I'm not getting into Usharan based on measurements, correct?
Yep.
So let's go into those guys.
Little dorks.
Yeah, here come Cavernous Jaws. 4 is the. I cannot. Swing.
Oh. Oh.
Right
Rend
through.
two. Right through. Damage.
Rend 2. 3 each.
Reach.
6 is.
Well, it's not looking good.
5. Okay. 4 left. You have more.
I do. Weapons of Office. I super need to
Kill the rest of
kill the
these.
rest of them. Although Pylon will get me into Usheron.
Yeah.
That's auto wound.
Wait, this is the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rend 1.
Yep, right through. 2 damage?
2 damage each.
Yep, I think you got him.
Not if he says you can't pile in.
6s.
That's true. That could happen.
Yeah.
But I think we got him.
Yep. Blah. Blah. Cool. Good stuff.
Honorable Ferengi.
Yeah. Okay. How'd it go, John?
Question on power through. Can I power through
Of course.
these guys?
Of
Okay,
course.
even if I didn't end a charge.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to power through. Here's D3 mortals. You're going to get your 5 up. 2. I just have an extra CP.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, we will take
Do
one.
1.
Move your move distance.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you want to stay in combat with
No, I forgot about that part. It could actually really help me. This buff goes away
Bye-bye.
because they're dead. Guess I match with my boy the Terrorgeist. Yeah, 10. Gonna shoot back. No, I'm gonna touch this thing.
Okay.
Just kidding. +1
Just
save. +1
kidding.
save is just better than supporting friends.
Forget
Okay.
your friends.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
Score you up.
a nasty scoring.
Nasty.
10 points?
I think it's gonna be a solid 10 points.
Yeah.
I attacked on 2 fronts and I hold 4 objectives.
Woof.
And I have to make sure I count my.
Which objectives can you no longer score?
Yeah, that's the question. It's this one.
Just that one.
Well,
J
you're
on
marking-
it.
Oh, is this? Oh, that's
I-
Z. I thought it was a 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it. I was like, then what do I write?
Okay. Are we ready for a
Whatever
roll
your
off
favorite
here?
number is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, a little roll off.
Yeah.
It's intense, huh?
A little roll off.
This is big. I think I might take this just to
Yeah.
mess with
Put
the
him away,
sergeant.
huh?
Yeah.
Hey, black dice.
Well, it's a
Oh,
super.
man.
It's a super.
Well, you know, if you make a mistake, I feel like I'm entitled to
Yeah, yeah.
also maybe a mistake. You're weirdly in a good position. You're like protected by monsters, kind of. This is the way it is. I think I could still maybe fit 2 monsters. Like, here.
Uh-huh.
I actually have a thing for this. Yeah. Island. Yeah, I was literally
Maybe
just
a redeploy
yeah.
makes things sloppy.
True. That would have been that would be an amazing play. Yeah, man. I think I try to put you away here.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of good charges, and I have 2 yoked up monsters. So I take the double. Flesh Eater Court will take the double.
Yeah.
Best of luck to both of us.
We'll put a 5 aboard on that guy just
Yep.
when it comes around to it.
Yep. Hero phase stuff. Let's
Yeah.
be quick about
And I
it.
think you're still the underdog.
No, I'm the underdog.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, because he just took the double.
Yeah,
Yep.
'cause he's-
And now you're the underdog.
Yep. Let's I mean, I have no really good spells for you. Terrorgeist is gonna try to nerf the dragon. Play little Yahtzee for -1 hit, -1 wound, mortal wound.
Okay.
This is a 6. Okay.
That's a very crooked
reroll
dice.
that.
Oh my god.
Nope. I don't think it's a 5. Oh, it is a 5 actually.
5?
Yeah. So
Okay,
you
well-
just need a 6.
Yeah, I think we're 30. Yeah, this is 30.
Yep,
Okay.
this is Miasma of Madness, by the way.
Okay.
Perfect. Denied.
Denied.
Usheron is gonna try to fence you. You scared
my
us.
God.
It's coming back.
Goddamn fence.
You just brought it down. It's coming back up. We don't want you to redeploy. So here's the fence on a 5. 7.
Uh-huh.
8 to beat. Oh my god, dude! Are we setting records for the fence?
This is
dude?
record fence territory.
Flesh Eater Court's back, baby. So no run actions.
Hey, Zach, remember when I said manifestations, you should only be able to summon them once a game.
No, rolls have been tough this game.
Yeah.
Dice have been rough.
They've
this
been
game.
weird and in not the best ways.
Yeah.
So Fence came out. That's going to stop him from redeploying. Really good. I have one more cast on Usharon. Nothing really interests me here. I guess that means horses can come out to play.
Okay.
Here's 7. 8.
It's all you. I'm out of the dice.
Hello, horses. You got a deny range?
Out of D9.
Oh,
Very
you don't
good.
have the 2 because of...
I tried 2 already.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
9 away from your concussors. Priest, I guess, could try to chant. This guy has been out of position all game. He's going to try for the ward, I guess for himself. Yeah, he'll put the ward on himself.
Okay.
Why not? Oop.
Right.
Uses it immediately. I got to do some healing real quick, and then I'll pass it to you if you want to cast any spells. D3 heal on the priest. Heals the 2 that he's taken. D3 heal on Ushran. Heals the 2 damage he's taken.
Okay.
Super good, super efficient.
Yeah, we will try a rally. Let's rally the Star Drake. So
Okay.
See if we can get him back up a little bit.
That's huge, yeah.
I'll go down to 4.
Huge!
This is good. This is good. Pick
It's
up
4
4
back.
Yeah.
So that's 16 health.
I don't like that. Ooh. Very cool. Okay, movement phase.
All right, movement phase. We've got Liberty Fires. Thank you for the super chat. Liberty Fires asks, friends, can you tell me more about the measuring sticks? You already have 2. Why do you need more? Will they be special? What is the theme? All right, Liberty. We've got bad news for you. We lost 2 measuring sticks. We're not blaming anyone besides Meg. We're only listen. The sticks were brought outside of the studio, and then we're lost.
I think that's where the mistake was made.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think if you're gonna remove a stick or the sticks
Yeah.
from the studio, bring the whole set for sure.
That way you lose the whole thing.
And then that way you lose. And then you're not. And they're maybe easier to find. I don't know.
Now they could just be behind the table. We discovered.
True. We could
it's
just
small.
all be idiots.
I'm almost sure they're not. Listen, right now I'm gonna take Vino's word. Vino said that he's positive they were all here at the end of their game on Thursday. Last Thursday. They played Beastclaw Raiders versus Khorne.
Okay.
I produced.
We're missing 11 and 12-inch stick. Who do you feel like would be using those more, Khorne or Beastclaw Raiders?
Well, there was one missing from each.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there was a 12-inch missing and an 11-inch
The
missing.
plot thickens. Not really.
I have another
No
theory.
more
Another
discussion.
theory, like I have a few working theories.
Okay, investigator, what have you got?
Yeah, one is
We're taking this.
I never authorized I never wanted any of these things brought. Because again, these are not things I want to share and lose. at
There's a
an
whole
event.
pipeline form you have to fill out.
Yeah, they were packed by Meg and or Vino, and I think there's a potential likelihood that they were dropped at some point, somewhere in between here and down to when they made it to me. When I first saw them out of the apartment, I was standing at the back of the car with the trunk open. That's when I saw them. I think it's possible that they were dropped somewhere along the way. So that's one of my working theories. It's a known fact how much I love these sticks. So if Meg had dropped them and they went everywhere, she would not have disclosed that information to me.
So working theory is that maybe they got stolen by birds, and Meg didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
Or just somewhere on
All right, John. Looks like you're done.
Yes.
Just to quickly answer Liberty Fire's questions. They are only special in that they've created a hole in our hearts, and we need sticks to fill them.
Yep. A hole only sticks could fill.
Yeah, only a hole at it's 11-inch and 12-inch is exactly actually. In our hearts.
So Morbeg Knights getting quite aggressive with the concussors here with the help of the priest. Hopefully we can kill one and kind of new to the squad. We have Flayer running for the corner, just for maybe lining up some battle tactics later on. The two Monster Mash, Ushran, and the Cool King on Terrorgeist, trying to tussle with a Stardrake and his bodyguards. We hope we can win this fight, but you've just rallied for 4 wounds, so probably not going to be killing you this turn. Horses, 9-inch charge, 2 concussors. Guard have nothing better to do, so they're moving up to help support their 2 Monster Mash heroes.
Okay.
I'm going to pass it to you and ask if you want to move anything.
Redeploys are interesting, but I don't know what I do with them.
Oh, and I should say, +1 save while on objectives is my delusion still. We're still
Yeah, no
Delulu.
no redeploys from me, John.
Okay. Shooting. Terrorgeist. Stardrake, 4 up and a 2 up. 4 up. That's the second time I've rolled a 1 on that.
Traditional.
Flayer just screams at himself, cries, laments that the rest of his squad is dead, and he's on 1 wound. We have charges.
Closest unit to me to the dragon is
Closest?
yeah, in case I shoot. I might shoot.
Yeah, by far, I think it's the dragon.
Okay.
Keep in mind, 5 aboard.
504.
18 wounds.
But I like.
It's just damage. You have 5 CP or 4 CP.
4 CP. Let's do it.
Yep.
All right.
These are gonna be 4s. and 2s.
Okay.
That does. That's Ren 2.
Ren 2. Yeah. 6 up. Damage 2.
Damage D3? No, wait.
D3?
Damage 2.
2.
Yeah.
5 aboard. 1.
Worth it.
I mean, everything counts. Whose wound is this?
Oh, that was gonna be the prosecutor.
Okay.
And they just died.
And
they're
okay. All right, let's try some charges.
Mm-hmm.
Ghoul King on Terrorgeist, 3-inch charge. Amazing. I think he goes straight in. Doesn't pull the character in.
Azeros.
And I want to make sure I can still be in combat with Ush. Yeah. Ushran will charge. He's 3 inches away from the bodyguards of the Stardrake. Praetors.
Makes it.
I'm just going to keep calling them friends of Stardrake.
Ushur. Sorry, yeah. Stardrake's.
We can pile in probably 4. We might as well take. He's in combat with both Stardrake and friends.
Remember, I have the potential shutdown or rampage thing.
I would rather you shut down the rampage than stop me from fighting at all by doing some pile-in shenanigans.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, good. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Knights into concussors, 3-inch charge. I was like, one of these is going to be a reroll. Boom. Real quick, some impact hits. D3, 2 up. Ooh, 3.
Yeah.
That kills one.
Kills a guy.
Oh my god. We've already that's
back.
exactly what I wanted to do the whole time. Priest, 3-inch charge. 4. Okay. Interesting. That's what no, horses are out, that's fine. They weren't gonna do much anyways. Any counter charges? Or charge phase stuff.
Yeah, let's try the Knight Azeros. Yeah. No. Yeah, well, on a 3-up, I give everyone who's in combat with -1 to hit.
Ooh. I like that.
Also, Zach, John, did you have tools you could bring back?
Oh, I did.
No?
40 ghouls.
Oh, 40 goals. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's a little too late.
Okay. You can always bring it back next turn anyway.
Yeah, I
it doesn't
can,
have
hopefully,
to be
yeah. Thank you for reminding me, though. I should have.
You can. So, please, yeah.
They don't do anything, but it's nice to stage.
It's weird because of
If you don't mind,
Yeah, of course,
I mean,
of
there's no
course.
reason not to. One of them, because they're two monsters with 6 noble deeds standing next to each other, they don't get stacking buffs. So if you want to just can you put like 20 ghouls in a corner?
Back here?
Yeah, just like literally. And they're not going to do anything. They're not even going to hold a point. They're just going to stand there. And then guarantee a battle tactic next turn. I think that's 20. I need to give you more.
That is, you owe me 2 more. Wait, sorry, no. 4 more now.
Including those.
Oh, I didn't see these. One more.
Okay.
One more now.
How about you want? What?
No, this is it. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Zach. I didn't count at all. I kind of estimated.
Okay.
Sorry, counter charge. Thank you, Saray, and chat.
Yeah.
Ty is always helping me win.
It's 2 CP, then roll 3 up to give him -1 to hit. I don't know. No, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I like the asset.
When like 90% of my damage comes from just naturally rolling a 6.
Yeah. Kind of just need you to whiff.
Yeah. Here's a decision though. A rampage, both rampages coming out. Just to restate what they are before I do them. Crit mortal on 5s, only against heroes. Amazing against him. Consider that.
Definitely.
Fight last.
Yeah.
When I roll over when I roll over your control.
I'm control 10.
On my turn?
Oh no, I'm not control 10. Control 5.
I can still roll a 6.
Yeah.
I picked 3 targets, so at least hopefully a 2 or a 3 on these guys.
Use the Sargic twice.
You need a 4 on them, and you need a 6 on him.
A 4, okay. Because they're control 3. I'm gonna.
Oh, control score. Duh, I keep saying this. You
Over,
need a 2.
You need a 2. Okay.
Not wounds.
I'm gonna do my last rampage first, and I'm gonna ask, do you want to stop it?
No.
Okay. I think that's the right decision.
Yeah.
2 up to make your.
But I think
if I can get really lucky and make you fight last.
I think it would happen, and then I would counter it. No.
I think it's when they
That's a good
declare
question. I asked this before too.
Declare it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll
no,
check.
but I'm not going to.
Okay. 2 up for the little guys. Fight last.
Okay.
Big Star Drake on a 6. Fight last. 6. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second rampage.
This is the one we're gonna not let happen.
Big bites.
Yeah.
5 up. Crit mortal.
Do you need to roll first? Or is it just?
I need to roll first. Okay. We can see if it happens. 3 up. 3 up. Okay.
3 up.
3 up. No, dude. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Nasty.
It is not going well for Zach.
No,
the
very
rolls.
Unfortunate rolling.
The rolls might have decided.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe
you could whiff.
Rampages for you.
It's the eating things. You're all. It's too big. You're too big. It's too big.
Too big to eat.
Too big to eat.
What's the
here in a 3 up, I can shut down command points.
Yeah.
Which we'll try to do.
Nice.
No CP from the Moorbeg Knights, we'll say.
Moorbeg, okay. That makes me want to go with something else. So let's go Terrorgeist. I'm mostly just excited to do this first.
Well,
I don't know if this is the right decision, but Terrorgeist into Star Drake.
Well, if you kill the Praetors first, he drops his ward.
That's true.
Yeah.
But that's damage that I could be putting into Star Drake. You know what I'm saying?
And then the Star Drake's gonna go.
Yeah. So what do I need to do? All out attack.
Okay.
All out attack, 3 CP. Let's build up. We're gonna spend the once per game enhancement, +1 attack. So we're +3 attack.
Okay.
Talon and Fangs.
5. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that doesn't affect that though. But yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, any all
I did all defend.
All out attack.
Okay.
I'm at 3 CP.
Yep, and you're at 2, Zach.
Talon Fangs, only +2 attack. This is just the guy on top.
Okay.
2s and 3s. 2s?
That
was a 6.
is fine.
Yeah, it still hits. And 3s.
This is not the Jaws, though.
This is not the Jaws. All right, we build up to it.
Ren 1.
Ren 1.
3
ups.
Okay.
2 damage.
Yep.
Takes
Take
1.
1. Down to 15 health.
Now I thought about this roll
Uh-huh.
all week.
Okay.
I've been building up karma for this exact.
These are
Go.
5s
Important
and
roll
6s.
screen.
Yeah, it's exactly when the Terrorgeist is in combat with the Star Drake, and he uses once per game, +1 attack. We have +3 attack total. We got the crit 5.
And
mortal
all attack.
Rampage. We got the all-out attack. Each 5 up on these 6 dice is 6 flat mortal wounds. We were at the grocery
not
store.
great.
We were at the grocery store. Their grandma cut in front of us. We said, that's okay. We're building up karma.
Yeah.
We got cut off in traffic all week.
It's annoying too because she could use the self-checkout line, but she doesn't.
Yeah,
she's
she
afraid
doesn't.
of it.
She's
What we're
afraid.
saying is,
And she was not the
No
nice.
alcohol, so
she's
she
not
can
the.
use it.
She's not the nice grandma either.
It's
It was
a
one of those
shitty
mean
touch.
ones. Yeah.
wow, mean grandma.
There's a bunch of other things, but I'll stop.
What John is trying to
torturing Zach.
say, that God, you owe John.
Okay.
That's my little
By
delusion.
contrast, I've done very little this week.
Yeah.
6 dice.
Okay.
5 ups. The maw. Ah!
Okay.
I mean,
whoa. So it is 24 mortal wounds.
I mean,
Now had my ability that Matt Rose gave me to roll and had been a 3 up, it'd actually be not great.
it'd actually be terrible
It'd be terrible.
if
But instead, it is 24 mortal wounds.
it's 24 mortal wounds and we
24
stopped.
And
then we stopped.
So the 2s miss, right?
2's miss. Yeah.
That's good. That's good for sure. And then we roll 5 ups here.
I'm sorry, Zach.
Now the thing is, it's pretty grim,
It's
but we'll see.
You got a 5 aboard.
I'm aboard. So
Zach, think of all the grandmas.
I need to make. How many of these do I need to make? He has 15 health left.
You need to make like 8. More than 8.
All right. Let's see.
that's,
So
I don't
that's
see any.
so below average.
it's quite bad.
I don't see.
I don't see it.
I see
There's
3? 4?
There's
No, he's
4.
almost dead. He's dead. He's dead. Guys, he's dead. Okay, he's dead.
God.
All right, he is dead. Stardrake's dead. Okay. Look.
I'm sorry.
Listen, that's fine.
John let that mean grandma in front of him.
That was worth it. I hope.
Well, clearly it was.
Well, I hope she dies at least.
I hope she got hit by a car
she
and
can
waited
go to hell.
in the parking lot.
King Custer?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You can cuss her. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King Custer.
Yeah.
Into those guys. Into more big knights. So you pick one up.
All out defense.
Here comes bites. That's 1 and 2.
Who controlled this objective? You did.
Mm-hmm.
So I technically don't get a +1 save here, but I all out defense. So rend 1.
Mm-hmm. No, Ren 2. Ren 2. on the bites.
5 up.
Okay. And then
I guess
1 at Ren 1.
4 up.
2 damage.
6s. I guess the karma and Matt Rose just said, yeah, well, this one's just John. It's just
John
John's.
can win. I'll tell you what. Let's press the button.
Okay.
It's a
I
good
thought
game.
so.
It's a good game,
God.
but I think we
Zach,
should call it.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it was pretty good. I
It
feel
was-
like right decisions were made.
Yeah.
And I just feel like there were some just
We knew something was funny about the dice the whole time.
Yeah.
And we were making, I think Zach especially was making good, clean decisions.
no, you too.
They weren't
you too.
like, he wasn't overextending. He was trying the things he should be trying.
Fence here was
You
close.
just rolled really bad.
I won the double exactly when I
right.
should have, and I 24 mortal wounds.
Yeah. So I looking back on things, I stand by my decision to take the double when I did. I think there's a world in which that was going well. From turn 1 went about good. I think actually turn 1 skewed a little for me.
I think you had the lead.
By turn 1, at the end of turn 1, we were tied 10-10. Things looked pretty good for me. I doubled you. I think the double did not go quite as well. We were also making this mistake, which was only going to probably hurt me in the end.
By the time you take the double, you're saying it's no longer a points game. It's a are you on the table game.
Yeah, and I kind of felt like bottlenecking you with recursion and getting you down to just Usharan and him would have been okay. But boy, they just did those two just did not let up on dice rolls. And we've seen both of these two whiff.
Yes. 4-up monster stuff can go either way.
It can go either way.
You have an MVP after all of that?
You know,
we know who your LVP is.
Yeah, but kind of not also, right? Like in some ways they did okay.
They held on to the flank.
Yeah, I think had I won, I was going to use them to do Slay the Tyrant.
Mm-hmm.
Had I won the round here
with the priest.
Yeah, I think I had some ability to maybe get an 8-point turn.
Yep.
The double was rough. MVP. You know, I have to say I was pretty happy with the way the Star Drake and the Prosecutors worked. There's not a lot you can do. Like I rolled a die with his new artifact. I got a 1, and you rolled. You got yours.
Yep.
And then
I got both of mine.
Yeah, and then odds are you don't, right? Because you have to roll for yours.
Yeah.
Right, and then I have to, and then
you roll for yours.
Yeah, right. And it there's some curdling going on there for sure. And then it just went bad. That there's not a lot you can do about that. Yeah. But I do think the Star Drake did well. Honestly, I was actually fairly happy with how a lot of my stuff performed. Dice was just kind of the issue. The fence was rough. The Vindictors never really got in the game. It really shut them out of the game. And then I knew that they would struggle to get through it. What about you?
I mean, I have to give it to the Terrorgeist.
Yeah,
dude.
at the end
it's crazy. I mean, he was the thing that changed for, well, half the things that changed for this newest little tweak. Getting +1 attack on that weapon is so good. I mean, yeah, getting +3 attack on a thing that can do that much damage is super good. And then the Serfs were a threat. Mm-hmm. I think it's something you had to calculate and put the Star Drake in the right position to be able to deal with them. So that was cute too.
You never really got to use the no pylon thing.
Yeah.
No pylon thing is super interesting against something like Witch Elves.
Yeah.
It's not as interesting against the Star Drake, and you kind of refrained from using it, especially because I could shut it down on a 3-up.
I know, yeah. But it was always there. It was present. I strung out so that maybe it was a considering factor. It kind of played into the concussors a little bit. It kind of like scared you there, scared you over here. It was cute. 40 block, I think, is the way to do it.
Yeah, so this is a 10-point turn for, no, you double turned me, huh?
Yeah, so it would have been a 6-point.
This is a 6-point turn for John. I think, I don't know that you kill that last concussor, but maybe you do. That would be a problem. Although it would give me an option for what I bring back. Mm-hmm. But I think I would bring back, during my next turn, I would have brought back 3 prosecutors.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay on battle tactics, honestly, for the rest of the game.
Yep.
So I feel good about that, but I don't know how my primary goes. I struggle on primary for... By turn 5, I'm scoring 0 on primary, almost inevitably. But
for liberty's sake, what score should we tell them?
Yeah,
26,
I think.
You just want to call it here.
I think probably this.
Okay.
We can confirm this. Cool.
All right, but do we want to go over this?
You have a shot. Hold on.
So
just a quick reminder of what's in the Stormreach porta potty.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what?
It's
I like touched
Fuji
something on the
apple
side.
pear.
That's the shell.
Some chocolate protein drink, milk.
Listen,
black iced coffee and a chocolate magic shell.
There's a world in which these flavors aren't awful. Like, so for example,
I think the apple's the weird one.
Well, but imagine like I could definitely see a Japanese dessert that's like a chocolate cake with coffee and then just like a couple apple slices, like candied apple slices.
Look,
or like a German or like Italian fusion Japanese
I can
thing.
see it.
Yeah,
bottoms up.
Well, anyway, drink
I've
that
probably
shit.
never had any of these things. Maybe like 1 or 2 of those things, but I'm gonna get pretty intimate pretty soon because of Sir right here.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy Scourge of Ghyran. Your bowels.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's chocolatey.
Yeah. The cocoa powder's good, man.
It's not bad.
Things, yeah.
It's chunky. It's like sweet chunky.
Often a hallmark of what makes these rough, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's cute. I like it. I like it a lot. It's pleasant, sweet in multiple weird ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of weirdness going on.
If I'm even able to describe it, it's like different levels of sweet. Because there's chunks. Remember, the chunks are like.
Because remember, there's chunks.
There's bursts of a little sweeter, less sweet.
Yeah.
And then, and then it's in some liquid
because of the coffee.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. I think we did it.
Tomorrow, friends, no, as far as I know, if she's in chat, she can correct me. No journeys from Meg.
Yes.
She's driving back up from Los Angeles, where she's visiting family and seeing a Beyonce concert. She will not be here for that, as far as I know.
We will have the AOS show, though.
We will have our AOS show. We will have the AOS show Saturday. Wolf. That show goes from 9 till 10.
Yes, and then a game right after.
We start our games at 11, so we do have an hour.
Yeah.
That's fine. And we set up the show tomorrow anyway. Saturday is Soul Blight. We're not going to talk about the other faction yet. We're not sure on exactly the other faction, but we know Soul Blight is one of them for sure. Get excited and
some new models.
Yeah, and then Sunday we have the hobby stream and also I think an AOS show.
Yeah.
Because
why not? Why do they hate us?
Yeah, why? Just do it every week, every day. And so that'll be wild. Actually, I'll sit in there for an hour and have a show with Saray, and then Megan will come in and I'll have another 2-hour show. But that's okay. That's my job.
Double shift.
So that's what I'm doing.
All right. Who wants to take us out?
Okay, folks. As we say, be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves. Always be praying. Thanks, folks. Bye.
Bye.